All right, all right, all right, all right. Hello, hello. Oh, there's only 9 people. I'll wait. I just started. Hey, everybody, welcome in, welcome in. So happy to see you here. Oh, yeah, I got my circle quick. I promise you we'll be addressing what everyone is addressing, and I'm sure you can find it on 9,001 different lives today. Oh, Janique, I'm sorry you're sick, honey. I hope you feel better. Angie, sorry. Oh, I know Christy Nome is nothing but a fucking liar. Hey, OGM. Oh, we know. When they come out and make a statement like that without even the police being done with their investigation and the president of the United States making a tweet already that this was domestic terrorism is wholly irresponsible. Hey, Bookie, Happy New Year. All right, let's do our Diava Smackdown song and we'll get into it, y'all. Let's go.
Waiting for MAGA to enter the door with a this and a that and a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got moxie, it runs through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got bite. Come see Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diava hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but her force is steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diava's got game, and she's hard to beat. See Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running her show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gemma the Jewel. With maggots in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diava delivers the end game stunner. She says, oh, look, we have a runner. Diava, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits swallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diava's a legend, and we all know her name.
Stop being so emotional. That is for you, MAGA, especially you, MAGA men, the most emotional creatures to ever walk this motherfucking planet. Jesus Christ. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Yes, that guy. I invited you up, big boy. Come on up, otherwise quiet, piggy.
Bobo, stop it.
So, yeah. So today's been quite sickening. Yeah, crushed ice is my favorite kind of ice. Absolutely. We're not talking about Biden, Shane. Why don't you go around and tell your people, your goons, to stop unaliving American citizens? Tell them to stop shooting people in the face. How about you start there? How about you tell Christy Noam, that stupid puppy killer, to stop fucking talking, to stop lying? Hold your own side accountable, my guy. Don't worry about us. We got it just fine over here. We know how to handle it. PG, don't I have you blocked?
Why would you have me blocked?
I think all my other accounts I have you blocked because I find you loathsome. What do you want? Or remind everybody how old you are. How old you are. What state did you vote in?
56, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Go.
Trump.
What?
What do you have against us?
What do I have against ICE?
Yeah.
In general?
Yeah,
In general,
crushed ICE.
oh, absolutely. They are not law enforcement. These are the Gestapo. This is no different than 1930s or 40s Germany. They are kidnapping people off the streets and throwing them into internment camps. And as of today, and this isn't the first one, by the way, if you look up how many people have been unalived by ICE agents, but this one was blatant. And if you saw the video from different angles, that woman was not trying to run over the ICE agent. It is abominable. And then Kristi Noem comes out immediately and says that this was domestic terrorism. It is a lie, and you know it. And if you don't know it, you're stupid.
What was she doing there?
She was at an intersection. She was probably driving to work. Who knows? She was a legal observer. Do you know what that is?
She was perpendicular.
What is a legal observer? What is a legal observer? Okay, let me ask you a question. I need to ask you what.
What is a legal observer?
No, I need you to shut your pie hole and listen. Okay, listen. If I personally was driving down the street and I stopped at a stop sign, or I was stopped in the middle of the road, don't even care where I'm at. If I just stopped in the middle of the road, whether I was kitty corner, straight, this way, doesn't matter, right? And some fucking masked goons that don't show their face, don't have markings on their cars, just roll up like they're going to fucking kidnap me, sure as fuck I'm going to try to get out of there. And they came up and were pulling on her door and screaming at her to get out, and she was trying to go. She didn't hit him. He could have stepped aside, because if you saw the angle, he wasn't even right in front of her. The guy who actually did her in the face stepped in front of the vehicle to shoot her. This is not self-defense. This is straight up murder. Sorry.
Diva, can we talk like two middle-aged people?
I am talking to you like middle-aged people, and if you're not upset about this, then you're not paying attention, or you're inhumane.
Okay, but you have to tell your people they got to stop interfering.
I don't have to tell my people shit. Okay, did you think that the people on January 6th were allowed, the protesters were allowed to go down and protest their government?
This is not Minneapolis.
Excuse me. You guys, the same people who say that the police officers on January 6th were interfering in your peaceful protest. Well, these people were peaceful protesting, like literally protesting, but she was actually just observing. She was sitting in her car, okay? And they came up and unalived her. So how can you talk out both sides of your mouth?
Well, she was blocking.
We are allowed to protest in this country. It is guaranteed by the First Amendment.
It's not a good idea.
I don't care if you think it's a good idea. We have the right. We have the right to protest in this country, guaranteed by the First Amendment.
You have the right to protest.
And they were peaceful. They had no right to unalive her.
You do not have the right to block federal.
She wasn't blocking. They blocked her in. They pulled. No. Hey, they pulled in on her. They pulled in and blocked her. She was not blocking them. They came up to her to block her in. You're a liar. You're a liar.
Pull the video up.
You're a liar.
I've seen it from many angles.
I've seen it from all different angles.
So there is no one. First off, shut the fuck up for real.
Oh, shoot.
There is no excuse. For
No.
what happened today.
No.
None. Okay, absolutely none.
Nope.
Okay, any law enforcement agency in this country, that officer would be on administrative leave, pending charges.
Absolutely.
Any law enforcement agency in this country.
But they're not law enforcement. They're Gestapo.
If an officer feels as though their life is being
Well, what about?
No, sir.
Then get a different
It has to
job.
actually be in danger.
Get a different job if you're so scared.
Is a car, can
Get-
a car be considered
Get a different job if you're fucking scared. What about the lady in the car where she's got a bunch of masked men running toward her? What about her being scared? What about her trying to get away? She's not allowed to try to get away because she's got a bunch of masked men running toward her? You can't have it both ways. These are not law enforcement. They are not law enforcement, PG. These are not law enforcement. These
So
are
let's get right down to it.
these are J6ers, my guy.
As we know now, this was an American citizen. Okay. Not only that, her Fourth and Fifth Amendment rights protect her from what happened today. They had no reason to pull that vehicle over. This is exactly what we've been talking about was going to happen.
Correct.
It's happened. Okay? This is when you have people sitting in positions that have no law enforcement training, which most of these people do not. This is the outcome. And I'm telling you right now, any police department, if this person belonged to any police department that did this, they would be immediately set down, put on permanent leave, pending investigation, which in this case would lead to charges. Period. End of story.
End of story. And you know that they're supposed to be wearing body cams and they're not?
You're making my point, Val. These are not police officers.
Yes, they are, sir. They are a law enforcement agency of this country, period. They fall under the same rules of every law enforcement agency in this country.
Now, I agree they're not qualified.
Federal, Val.
I agree that they're not qualified.
Federal and local.
I agree that they're not qualified.
All right, then keep blocking their cars. You're gonna see what happens, man.
You're a sick
Nobody
motherfucker.
Nobody blocked their cars.
Nobody
They
blocked them.
Pull the video up. Pull the video up.
We've all seen it ad
Nobody
nauseum.
blocked their cars. They actually let a car through just prior to this.
Diva has the technology. Let's pull it up and let's.
Why don't you shut the fuck up? You're not going to tell me what to do, little boy.
I've already
Yes.
seen video.
Crawling is not
Yes,
gonna
sir, I've
keep
already seen video.
safe.
And people like you that are trying to
Disgusting.
defend what happened today need to fucking go.
Yep.
I'm not defending it, man.
You
I
need
think
to
it's
go.
self-explanatory.
You need to exit the planet. You need to go. This is so disgusting. And for them to be like, yeah, like they just need to. Why didn't Ashley Babbitt fucking comply? Why didn't she comply? Y'all saying, oh, they killed Ashley Babbitt. Yeah, she should have complied.
Hey, why don't you man up and go protest with
Why don't you shut the
Maybe
fuck
they
up?
should just come up, huh?
How old are you? What state?
That'd be a good way to
Hold
do
on,
it.
hold on, hold on.
Why don't you go protest?
Hey,
Oh, they're
hey, it's my life. Trump for life. Trump for life. Look at this. Cult members. Trump for life. Can you imagine if we had Biden for life? Obama for life. Okay, how old are you? What state did you vote in?
Best thing.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
50, Minnesota.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And we didn't vote for Kama de Lama.
You're gonna be a racist?
Oh yeah, Val already removed him. He's gone.
Oh.
That's how we know they're just fucking pigs. The trash just takes itself out. They come up and just expose themselves. I fucking hate them too. I absolutely do. They literally shot this woman in the face. And you know what? We're going to have to get out into the streets, Val. And you know I've been saying it. Sustained protests throughout the entire country, not every other month, not every 3 months. I'm talking day after day after day. And even if we all have to take motherfucking shifts, but this has got to stop. This is not 1930s Germany. This is not 1940s Germany. We do not have motherfucking Gestapo in this country. You guys are sick as fuck. And your inhumanity is making me so fucking angry. I don't care about the general strike on January 20th. I don't care about a general strike every 5 months. I'm talking about day after day after day, sustained in the streets. Fuck this shit. Boom. Did you vote for Trump?
Hell no.
All right, I'm just looking for Trump voters. Thank you, W's in the chat. Only Trump voters, only looking for Donald Trump voters. If you voted for Donald Trump, between 4 and 6 p.m., I only bring up Trump voters. From 6 to 7 p.m., I'll bring up anybody. So hang around, come back. I'd love to chat with you, but I have a format that I got to keep every day. But I'm sick of these people ruining this country. I'm sick of them killing people, unaliving people. I'm so entirely sick. I am so entirely tired of these disgusting, depraved individuals.
Yeah, protests are coming. People don't think for a second they're not.
This
This
is
is
so-
going to be large.
They need to walk off a short pier on a long walk. I am so done with these dumb fucks. Los, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
41, Minnesota.
What do you want?
What do you think about what happened to that?
Are you just getting here?
Listening.
Have you not listened?
I just joined your live. So
Okay, what I'm talking about, this is absolutely disgusting. This is not the United States of America. Shut up while I'm speaking.
it sounded like
I don't allow men to speak over me. Shut your mouth. They are unaliving people. This was a U.S. citizen. They have no right to pull over or talk to citizens anyway. Plus, it's their Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment have been violated. She was sitting in her fucking car. You are absolutely disgusting and deplorable as a human being if you are going to defend this in any possible way. This was stone cold redrum.
why are you so angry? Why are you so emotional?
You should be too.
Are you kidding right now? Why are we so angry? A
Sir, did you
U.S.
see the video?
citizen has been unalived by law enforcement for no reason. And you want to know why we are angry?
Flash soul, y'all.
Yes.
Yes, multiple times and multiple angles. Yes.
So even after you saw the video, this is what you think.
Yes.
Yes, because it's what happened.
Okay. So I can run over any officer.
She wasn't running him over.
Yes, she was.
She wasn't even
moving.
When they came up to her door, they were both beside the car. They came in from behind the car, actually.
Sir, look at the
And then when they came in from behind the car, he tried to pull the door open. What would you do if a masked man was trying to pull your door open? Screaming,
Especially a woman. No.
Try to drive away. She wasn't headed towards anybody. She wasn't headed towards any officer. The officer that unalived her actually moved himself in front of the car.
He sure did.
Stop with this BS. Stop it.
I'm telling you, Los, as a woman, if masked men, because you know what? There's people all over the country. You can buy an ICE or a police vest on Amazon. Okay. So these people are not in marked cars. They didn't have lights and sirens on their car. No one knows who they are. And I wouldn't feel comfortable if a whole bunch of masked men in plain clothing and plain cars come up and start pulling on my doors trying to get me to open the door. You better fucking believe I'm going to try to get away. And I probably would win in court for standing my motherfucking ground and being in defense because I don't know who these motherfuckers are. And there's people that are cosplaying as ICE agents to kidnap women and to assault women. It's happened all over the country. You may think you're some Billy badass guy who's like, yo, yeah, if ICE came to my car, I would just like take them out. Bullshit. I would put the pedal to the metal to try to get away from people trying to kidnap me.
It's about being
Now do me a favor and try to defend this shit.
But she didn't do it.
It's about
Defend this shit one more time.
Look at the video.
We
Look
did.
at the video.
We have multiple times in multiple different angles is what I've already told you ad nauseum. You are just in cognitive dissonance because you know this is fucked up.
I swear, if you come up here and you defend what happened today, you will be gone from this live faster than you can speak.
If you want to have a genuine conversation, come up and have a conversation. But don't you fucking come up here to defend this shit. Come up and say, yeah, that was fucked up. That should have happened. And then we can have a conversation about anything else you want. But don't you dare. Alex, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
California, 23. And regarding today's events, I think it was awful.
Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I said yes.
Okay. Sorry. I missed it.
Yeah, like this is one of like the first, especially the fact that after, I saw all the footages. I mean, the federal agent had no right to pull out his pew pew and unalive that woman that
He
was
did not.
just trying to get away. It was bad. Like, I think he should, or I hope he gets prosecuted, and they just and the administration is it sends ICE out of Minneapolis. There's just no. They're in a neighborhood, an area that like there wouldn't be any activity going on regardless. I don't know why they.
This isn't the first time though. Like they do this in all kinds of neighborhoods, and he just shot her in the face for no reason. I mean, I'm glad you agree. I'm glad you agree. But don't you find it even as despicable that then Kristi Noem comes out? It seemed like 2 minutes later to say that this was self-defense and she was a domestic terrorist. And then
I do not agree with the Department of.
And Donald Trump came out.
Security.
Donald Trump came out and tweeted the same thing. Have you seen his tweet?
Yeah, and I disagree with that as well.
It's disgusting.
Probably one of the first times I disagree with anything the president said. I mean, if anything, he should have said, like,
My thoughts are with the family.
Exactly.
We'll investigate this. Blah blah blah. I'm glad. Thank you for being honest. As you can see, most Trump supporters today have been like, "Well, they didn't do anything wrong. She shouldn't have been there." All this kind of stuff. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. This is not the United States of America. This is not what we do. We are not 1930s and 40s Germany where we have the Gestapo going out on the streets and telling people to show me your papers and pulling them out of their cars and pulling them out of their houses. This is not right.
Yeah, for the first time, I mean, ICE itself has gone too far. I believe this is the first time someone was unalived.
No, it's not.
It's actually not.
It's not the first time. And even if she was blocking the street, that's not equivalent to the death penalty. I mean, let's just be real, y'all. Even if she was, and she was not, that is not punishable by unaliving.
I mean, this has been an ongoing thing that we've been talking about for a while, and I knew this was going to. I knew.
You called it a long time ago, Val. You called it a long time ago.
Right. And right from the beginning, I knew this was as soon as they allowed them to wear masks.
Yep.
That's against the law. It's against our laws for law enforcement officers to wear a mask in these types of situations. And that was the first problem I had with it. My second call was, and I did this months ago when this all started. I said, there's going to be somebody there's going to be an American citizen get unalived because they don't understand what's going on. And that's exactly what happened today. And then I've also said, and I know this is going to come too. They're going to try to go into someone's house.
Yep.
They're American citizen wearing these masks, and some of them aren't going to walk out.
I agree. I mean,
I know it's coming.
Just so you know, Alex, there's been 32 people unalived, which was the ICE, the Immigration and Customs and Enforcement. It was the agency's deadliest year in more than 2 decades, just in 2025. This was 32 people from either being unalived by ICE, heart failure, seizure, stroke, respiratory failure, tuberculosis, and self-unaliving of people also in ICE detention facilities, and the way that they were treated. This is 32 people, regardless if they're citizens or not, does not matter. They are human beings before they're anything else. Where did he go?
I don't know. I didn't drop it.
He couldn't take it. But I appreciate you, Alex, if you're still here, for being honest.
I mean, these are the things that we've been talking about for a while. These are things that are going to happen. I told you the latter one. I said, I know it's going to happen too. It's coming. And when are Republicans going to actually wake up and say, hey, no.
They're too scared of him.
And Alex, I gotta point out one thing. You said this is the first thing I've disagreed with him with. That's a problem for me.
Correct.
And I'm just being honest because we've known this for a while. I mean, we talk about a lot of things when it comes to us. We don't talk enough about 1,600 people they can't find.
From Alligator Alcatraz.
1,600 people.
Yep. Y'all, if you want to have my flash goal up here, I think I need 11 more people. 11 more people, I think, to do one of the what is it? A rose. If you guys could all do that, I'd really appreciate it. Also, I do have my live gift goal. Also, Cash App, Venmo, Diavatalks. If you're being educated and or entertained, I am completely crowdfunded. So if you would like to help support my life, I would truly be forever grateful. Thank you. Legal, did you vote for Trump? Legal,
No, I actually didn't vote it up. Can you hear me?
Why? Yes, barely. Why didn't you vote?
I actually just moved to Texas from Colorado. I literally just saw that video. That is absolutely crazy.
I agree. Did you vote for or would you have voted for Trump?
Actually, I would have. And let me show people why that video is crazy. If you put yourself in her driver's seat, if you're trying to hit someone that's coming up to yours, that's on your side, she would have turned her wheels to the left. She didn't.
Correct.
She backed up and turned her wheels to the right to get away.
Yeah, she didn't do that.
So for people to try to sit here and think that, oh, she tried, no. She backed up and her wheels turned to the right and not the left side where they tried to come up on her.
Correct. Legal, let me ask you a question. Usually, hold on, legal. I usually don't let anybody come up here who did not vote. So I'm going to ask you one question. Are you registered to vote in Texas now?
Yes, I just registered maybe like a month or so ago.
Okay. Are you going to vote for Democrats in the midterms to try to stop this regime?
Let me say that again.
Are you going to vote in the midterm elections for Democrats so that we can get some control back in the House and Senate to stop this madman and what ICE is doing?
Honestly.
Yes, honestly, don't lie to me. Just say no if you're not. I'm just asking.
Now I'm trying to tell you.
I don't want it to be a long answer. I want a yes or a no. I don't need any other commentary. I don't need you to explain anything. Yes or no. And he left. Then your answer is no. Then you're not outraged enough, my friend. Fucking A, what is wrong with people? I did so good yesterday not getting my blood pressure up, but my God, I'm fucking pissed. This is ridiculous.
That's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
I mean,
I couldn't believe what I was witnessing or watching.
It's just so unbelievable. Beth, did you vote for Trump? All right, guessing that was a tapping error. If you voted for Donald J. Trump, hit that guest request. Only looking for Trump voters, only looking for people who voted for Trump. I'm trying to stay calm, y'all, but man, this is fucking gross. I'm over it. Bushwhacker or whatever. Did you vote for Trump? Bushwhacker. Okay. If I have any of my mods that usually mod over on YouTube or Twitch, could you all head on over there, please? We have some people saying some very vile, disgusting things over on YouTube. Like, oh, only 32 people so far? Great start. These people are sick. Chase, hi, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
I'm 21, and I voted in Georgia.
Okay. Did you want to add to the conversation we were just having, or did you just join and you have no idea what we're talking about?
I just joined, and I just wanted to talk about our beliefs, and that's all right with you.
We're talking about what happened in Minnesota today.
Okay. Can you refresh my memory just really quickly?
You need a refresh? Do you even know it? Hold on.
About a U.S. citizen getting unalived by ICE for no reason?
Shot in the face?
Oh, that's a shame. That's terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you haven't heard of it?
No, I haven't. I heard Tim Walz is stepping down from becoming. Oh my God.
Yes, we did. He is stepping down because ever since all of this stuff with Minnesota has been happening in the news that are trying to tie him somehow to the fraud that's happened in the state, which just because he's the governor does not mean he's tied to it. But his family have received multiple death threats. And before he's anything else, he is a family man and he wants a Democrat to be able to win. So he's stepping down so that Amy Klobuchar and another Democrat who's not embroiled in all this mess that he really has nothing to do with, but is being blamed on him, has a chance of winning. So that's why he stepped down, not because he's done anything wrong. It's because MAGA is extremely violent and have been threatening his family and sitting in front of his house. Where did you go? Liberal Libra. Oh, thank you. Becoming a paid member for 4 months. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much, Liberal Libra. I love that the mayor didn't mince any words today. The mayor of Minneapolis.
No.
He said, ICE, get the fuck out of our city.
No. Yeah, absolutely not. I would not.
He was like,
because
no.
He knows, I mean, in his position, he knows that he would be holding officers accountable.
Correct.
If that happened.
Absolutely. JR, did you vote for Trump?
Diava, for friendly, can you give me 5 seconds? I'm sorry that I went against the
Nope.
But
Nope. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. I always feel so bad. But I have a format that I do every single day. Rick, thank you for the $4.99 super chat over on YouTube. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. I really appreciate the support so much. Not trying to be mean. It's just I have certain things because if I let everyone come up and just say something, then it becomes an echo chamber.
Oh, Chase actually wrote in the comments that his mom called. That's why he had to.
Well, you can come back up, Chase, if you want to. I do have love for friendlies. I have boundaries that have been set from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern. I only talk to Trump voters. From 6 to 7, I bring everybody else up. Anybody. Even out of state, out of country, people who didn't vote, don't care. And the only reason why I'm interested now in at least a short conversation with non-voters, I find out why. But we have to get these non-voters voting for Democrats in the midterms. So I'll indulge them for a moment, which is why I just cut it to the chase. And are you going to vote for Democrats in the midterms? If not, then goodbye. Because if you didn't exercise your right to vote, but you're going to in the midterms, then I'll entertain you for a second. Because I think it's important we get some of these non-voters to register to vote.
For once, I don't even understand your comment. Who's Bob?
Bob? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. There's 740 people in here. I know there's Trump voters in here, so hit the guest request if you voted for Trump. Oh, I went to bring one up and he dropped out. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you're over here on the Tube of You or on Twitch, there is a number if you want to call in and debate me. It is in the profile, but I'll go ahead and put it in the chat right now. If you want to call in, you may certainly do that. Please only be 18 and up and have voted for Donald Trump in the United States of America. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. So if you are certainly welcome to call in, or you can request up if you voted for Donald Trump. Everybody else, tap the screen. Keep the live and keep engaging in the live so we stay up on the For You page. So hopefully we can get some more conversations in. Michael, you can call in. I don't answer questions from the comment section if you're too much of a pussy to call in. So either call in or if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. You call this number. I'll post it again. 321-209-3350. Call in. I mean, Donald Trump's post about this too. Like usually they don't even make any comment. If you notice when Tim Walz did his conference, he didn't try to give any facts or anything about the case because it's an open investigation. But you have Kristi Noem and Donald Trump already out there saying, oh, she was a domestic terrorist.
Yeah, they're doing anything to try to protect because they know this is going to come back on them. mean, what we created here, and people need to remember a lot of these people that are in these ICE groups are J6ers.
Yes.
People forget that. They're J6ers.
And anyone who signs up, they haven't been through police academy. They haven't been through de-escalation tactics. They haven't been through all that. They're being trained to be violent and to yank people out of their cars and yank people out of their houses. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Oh, we got someone calling in. Yeah, hi, are you calling in from the live stream?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me how old you are, what state you voted in?
Yeah, I am 34 and I voted in Pennsylvania.
Okay. What did you want to add?
Oh, I actually new to your channel. I just wanted to come in and talk and see what makes you so against Trump.
Today I don't think you have 5 hours, but what we're talking about right now is the ICE agent that unalived that woman that was sitting in her car. That was an American citizen who wasn't doing anything. They just point blank shot her in the face.
Yeah, I haven't been able to watch it fully to see what all transpired from that.
I have seen it in multiple angles, and there's no way there's no way that you can look at that and come with any other conclusion that because when he went to unalive her in the face, he stepped in front of the car. He wasn't in front of the car at all.
Sure.
They were pulling at her. They were pulling
at
her door handles.
Sure, certainly. And like I said, I haven't seen the video, so I don't want to cast judgment on something like that without seeing every angle that I can yet. But
could you tell me what? Can you tell me what she was doing that would have justified them shooting her in the face?
Like I said, I haven't seen the video, unfortunately.
Well, why don't you go watch it? Why don't you go watch it? Why don't you go watch it and call me back?
Sure, I'd love to, but I mean, there could be multiple different things that have happened. I mean, look at the escalating situations that are happening.
Hold on. Go ahead, Val.
Yeah, the video covers multiple angles. There's several phone videos of this from multiple angles. Okay, now let me give you a hint. When you go watch this, it would take a jury less than 5 minutes to convict any officer after seeing this video.
Yeah, it's really bad. And I mean, ICE has just gone too far. This is not the United States of America. This is not how we do things in this country. We don't just walk up to people. They violated her 4th Amendment, 5th Amendment, and then they just shot her. Like, we don't have to show me your papers. We don't have to, or, trying to yank her door open. If I, as a woman, was driving down the street and I stopped my car at a stop sign in the middle of the street, doesn't matter where I was at. If I saw a bunch of masked men, unmarked vehicles, it wasn't like they had police cars, okay? Unmasked people, masked people with no markings, no nothing, bum rushing my car, trying to open my handle. Do you think that I wouldn't be justified, or my fight or flight wouldn't kick in and I want to hit the gas pedal to go? To try to get away from these guys kidnapping me?
So I don't disagree with you on that factor. So then, may I propose something in response to that then?
Yeah, but I'm just saying she didn't do that though. I'm just saying that would be my reaction. Sure. Is I would be like, oh my God, and try to get the fuck out of there. She didn't do that.
Okay. So how about the riots that happened during the Black Lives Matter protests? Whenever people were running through those riots, as far as whenever they were being sworn and surrounded,
this isn't
that as well.
This is whataboutism game somewhere else.
Yeah.
This is not what this
We're not doing whataboutism. No. This is not equivalent. This is not equivalent. Stop making a false equivalency. This is not the same thing.
But ma'am, you just stated that if you were at a stop sign and masked men came up to you in regards to the same scenario that I'm placing to you in regards to what happened in the riots that happened.
You cannot. No, you cannot do that. These are people. These were not. No, you cannot. They were not the same thing. It's wrong.
But ma'am, how?
Because it's not the same thing. They weren't masked. Were they Okay, these are people out protesting, right? They were wearing surgical masks because we're in the middle of a pandemic, right? But they were. Stop talking over me. Don't talk.
I'm not trying to talk over you, but I'm trying to have.
Nope. I don't allow men to speak over me. You're not going to. I told you to stop, and you kept going. Bye. Get some self-control. Go look at the videos, and then come back. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. How are you calling in from live stream? Hello? Going once? Going twice? All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Or you can call in from YouTube or Twitch. Accumulated between both apps, we have over 800 people watching. I know there's Trump supporters in here. So call in or box up. Let's go. If you want to drop a super chat or a gift, I'd appreciate it. Or Cash App, Venmo, Diavatalks. Hi, are you calling in from the live stream? All right, I'm just going to block this number because they're just wasting my time. It's the same number who just keeps calling and saying nothing. Block. Bye. All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Can you imagine being a complete and utter total douchebag that would be cheering on the unaliving of your fellow citizens? Like, these people are sick as fuck. Sick.
I mean, the video evidence is staggering. And the fact that they don't understand, and the fact that this administration is trying to, you know what I'm saying, come out and cover this up, that's really what they're trying to do. It's not, absolutely not.
Cheryl, thank you for the $1 Cash App. I don't believe they're that oblivious. They're liars. I agree. I think they know that it's heinous and it's horrific. But I've also told you guys, I feel like all that's left that supports Donald Trump, that are ride or dies, are sociopaths or psychopaths. And because they lack empathy and they don't give a fuck about American citizens being shot in the face, it tracks. And I can't fucking wait.
Oh, let's go.
Until white people are the minority in this country. Fuck them.
Can't wait until they're minority.
Wizard, did you vote for Trump?
I did, yeah.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
39, New York City.
What do you want?
I don't know. Your mom's invited me up here. What do you want?
What we're talking about what happened today.
Oh, that you guys are, Democrats in particular, are crashing out hard as fuck.
Crashing out? No, we're not crashing out. We're pissed.
That's different.
Yeah, you're crashing out.
Nope.
Yeah.
You should be too. Oh,
Actually,
it's the same shit. You have 3 more years. Trump's still your president. Drill, baby, drill. Make America great again. You still have 3 more years of this. Cry, Blanche, cry. You guys all sound the fucking same. You have no original thoughts, no critical thinking. You all just parrot the same shit. All of you. Because you can't think of anything on your own other than, oh, you got 3 more years, Liz.
Hold on. You think what happened today is funny?
I think that you should comply with the law, and if not, you fuck around and find out.
That's okay. So should Ashley Babbitt, but she didn't. They didn't ask her to comply.
Sir, I got a suggestion for you.
Quiet, piggy.
Yeah, well, I got another suggestion for you. You know what I'm saying? I want you to go to Minnesota right now. I want you to step into any bar and say that you thought today was okay. Please do that for me.
So fucking disgusting. Yes, he's blocked. He won't be back. Franklin, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
I'm 31. I'm from Tennessee.
All right. Have you been listening? Do you know what we've been talking about, or did you just get here?
Yes, ma'am. I think what happened in Minnesota was awful. I disagree with everything that happened. Thank you. I just want to know, would you guys, how y'all feel about Venezuela? Venezuela. I mean, look, I'm no fan of Maduro by any means.
No, none of us are.
You know what I'm saying? Just being honest, I'm no fan of him. But this should have happened. It needed. Our problem with this is how it happened. That the fact that Congress wasn't informed, the Gang of Eight wasn't informed, he didn't get congressional approval. And in fact, because of the way he's done this, we now own this situation. This is going to cost the taxpayers billions.
Billions. And also on top of that, which makes it seem much more egregious to me, is that he didn't notify Congress or the Gang of Eight or the people he was supposed to notify, but he did notify the oil barons that own the oil companies that he wants to go and pilfer their oil.
You know what I heard recently? I actually don't like this. I think Trump said he was going to start tearing down forests in Alaska.
Why would you do that?
That's what he said today on the news. I saw it on Fox News.
Well, he's a liar, dude. He lies every time he opens his mouth.
He wants to tear down the forest in Alaska.
Because he wants to try to give oil barons the capability of drilling there in those protected lands.
Correct.
You know what I say? You know what I say to that? Drill, baby, drill.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that's where this was going.
Yeah.
Sir.
Your knowledge is superior.
What's our read count? What's our read count right now, sir?
Your intellect is astounding.
No, it was just a joke. I'm sorry. This is a joke.
It's not funny, dude.
We're done with jokes today.
What about Biden, though? No, you're right.
No, we're not. What about Biden? What about Biden? Joe Biden is living his best life, my guy.
Hey,
Yeah,
Biden had the hold on a second, sir. Here, let me tell you what about Biden. Biden had the highest oil rig count ever in U.S. history.
True.
Okay, and Trump has lost that rig count.
He also had the highest chromosome count, too.
What?
Goodbye.
What is that nonsense?
He's making fun of his cancer.
Oh, you're a fucking piece of shit, just like we knew you were. They're all sociopaths and psychopaths. I am batting 1,000. Flat affect, sociopath. Lack empathy, don't give a shit, thinks it's funny. These people are sick about this. You know that this is when I get emotional, and I'm trying really hard not to, because it's the inhumanity of these people. That's what upsets me. I don't cry any other day about any other thing, even though I'm angry, but when they just have no fucking humanity, it literally breaks my heart, and it's just so hard.
Yeah, I gotta say this. It's been a long time since I've really seen Jess, but it really made my heart feel good to watch her write derp in the
I know, right? I don't understand. I don't understand the inhumanity. I just can't. I can't wrap my mind around it that they just don't give a fuck about their. I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand how you don't care. Like maybe it's because I'm an empath and I can't help but feel, but it bothers me really bad. Like I'm trying so hard to keep it together. But do you remember after 9/11 when everyone was upset, everyone was like excited? Not excited, excuse me, hold on. Caller, just hold 1 moment, please. Do you remember after 9/11 when the whole country came together? Didn't matter if you're a Republican, didn't matter if you're a Democrat. Everyone felt this incredible sense of togetherness and patriotism, and everyone had flags hanging off their houses, and it wasn't bastardized by the Make America Great movement. It was just, we were proud as fuck to be Americans, and we all hugged each other everywhere we went because we were just proud to be fucking Americans.
And we were angry.
And we were angry at the same time. Correct. But this whole thing is because Donald Trump has made them hate us, made them hate immigrants, made them hate. So when things happen to us or to immigrants or to anyone in this country, they think they fucking deserve it. And they're like relishing in it. Like hell yeah, let's go, bitches. I mean, it's insane to me. And I don't know how far we've fallen, but we didn't fall like this until Donald J. Trump introduced this into our politics. And it's fucking disgusting. Caller, did you go watch the videos?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay, what'd you think?
Definitely justified shooting.
All right, Fuck off. You're disgusting fucking filth. It was justified, he said.
You are a POS.
I'm not bringing that person up in the guest request. Just their username alone, I think, would get me banned. But if y'all want to help support my live and or my therapy I'm going to need, Cash Out, Venmo, Diavatalks.
I only got to see the first word of it. I didn't get the rest of it before they got dropped.
This is just, I mean, I'm gobsmacked. I don't understand. How do we have so many callous, uncaring, unsympathetic people that walks amongst us? It's just gross. Greg, how'd you vote for Trump? Greg, we can hear you.
Greg's picture's not over 12.
How old are you?
22.
Yeah.
What year were you born?
05.
Nope.
Yeah.
You'd be 20. Bye. Yeetus the fetus. At least do your fucking math before you get up here, yo. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I remember when politics used to be boring, when the people who voted vetted their candidates and voted for who they thought would do the best. Now we have like the fucking WWE Jerry Springer edition of politics, and people that have never been involved in politics are suddenly fucking experts, and they think that this is how it goes. It's all supposed to be like you win, we lose, or we lose, you win. This is not what the politics are supposed to be. ICE does not always have dash cams, but they are supposed to have body cams. Like, what? Since when has politics become fucking Jerry Springer throwing shit? WWE, I got you on the ropes. I'm gonna whoop your ass. I mean, this is ridiculous. Politics are not supposed to be entertainment. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you're over here on the YouTube view or on Twitch, you can call in the number. I have it posted in my post, but I'll put it in the comment section. Only call in if you voted for Donald Trump and you voted in the United States and you're over 18. You're also not supposed to be a fan of the president. We elect them to do a job and then they leave. We're not supposed to be, I love him, Trump forever. That's not normal, guys. How are you calling in from the live stream?
Yep.
All right. How old are you? What state did you vote in?
I voted out of Rhode Island.
Rhode Island. Okay. What's your age?
I'm 35.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So you get to call in. So I guess I just wanted to give my take on it, why I voted the way I did.
Could you speak up at all? I have my volume at 100. It's really hard to hear you.
Oh, sorry. It's probably my headphones.
Probably.
Okay. So, the reason I voted the way I did was the prior administration was just really underwhelming. I live in a very blue state, and I found it to be.
You also live in a
bad.
state that has the number one education, or one of the top 5 educations in the whole country.
And worst tax rate as well. Let's not forget about that. So, I mean, education isn't everything. Education, sure. It can be
Education
great.
isn't everything. Have you talked to Trump supporters on a daily basis? I promise you, education's everything.
I can tell you right now that in that high education rate, there's a lot of, to use the colloquial term, spent neighborhoods, a lot of poor neighborhoods where people aren't getting any support.
We can barely hear you, my guy. It's so hard to hear you. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you need to turn off your headset and just talk into the phone, but I can't barely hear you.
Okay. Is this better?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so education is good. Which I have you also pulled up on that should help. So yeah, I mean, education-wise, sure, everything was great, but I mean, not for nothing, the school systems themselves, K-12, most of the education in that area is going towards the colleges. The colleges are kind of hard to get into, and then there's a few key, towns that kind of make up the lion's share of those metrics.
Okay, I wasn't trying to talk about education. I was just saying you're calling from a blue state that has one of the top 5 of education, healthcare, all that kind of stuff for people. I'm in fucking Florida, which is the bottom of the goddamn barrel. So what is your thoughts on what happened in Minnesota today? That's what we're really talking about.
I think that while I do support immigration enforcement, I think that ICE agent infringed on that lady's complete constitutional First and Fourth Amendment rights.
Absolutely,
I mean that's obvious. Yeah, I'm not. I guess I'm not MAGA, but I'm definitely a Republican at this point in my life.
Donald Trump is not a Republican, though. He's an opportunist.
She was having a moment. I'm not going to lie. I think that what she was saying was a little. It was poorly presented, and her point was kind of, to use the term, Karen-y. But at the same time, I saw, one guy was telling her to go, and one guy was telling her to stay in the car, and one was telling her to leave. That's
not the first time. There's been other accounts that people have been roughed up by ICE agents or harmed by them because they got conflicting. They got conflicting orders.
Yeah.
Go, stay, get out.
That's the nature of any Fed.
That's not the nature.
Unfortunately, the nature of Feds in general.
She wasn't, but she wasn't yelling.
I had cops on me the other day.
But she wasn't yelling.
Was that not her yelling out of the car, "Get out of my neighborhood"?
No, that was a standby person that was filming the incident.
Oh, I thought that was her.
That wasn't her at all.
That was my mistake. Either way, yeah, what happened to her? Apparently, she did not seem to be driving towards an ICE officer.
She wasn't.
Seem to be reckless. That guy deserves to be locked up. At least the one that fired. I don't know about the other guy.
All right, I agree with you.
That's what you want about him being a boob.
A bystander. Yes, I couldn't think of the word. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. But yeah, no, I do agree. People should be mad about this. It's it's that cop that killed
Derek Chauvin.
Started the whole 2020
Derek Chauvin.
Black Lives Matter.
Derek Chauvin when he unalived George Floyd.
Yeah, Chauvin. Yeah, so it reminds me of that, where it was a bad enforcement policy. I feel.
Well, the problem is
I need to get the book thrown out.
The problem is though these ICE agents are not fully trained. They're literally just taking anybody that applies. They haven't gone through de-escalation tactics. They're not law enforcement, like actual law enforcement. I'm sure they give them some training, but
executive branch, correct?
But ICE,
officially, yeah.
ICE,
so they're under executive branch.
Christ.
Why aren't they under the rules of the military? As far as how they need to interact,
they're not military, because they're not.
I know they're not military, but why
hold
don't they have a stricter code
hold on, sir, hold on 1 second. Go ahead now.
ICE, the FBI, the DOJ, all fall under law enforcement agencies. They fall under the same rules as any law enforcement agency in this country.
Okay, so why aren't they held to a much higher standard? Just the way that, I remember about 10 years ago, a Marine Corps.
That would be because the guy you voted for is telling them to pick anybody up. They don't care. He doesn't care what they do. He just wants them picked up because he wants numbers.
Yeah. Oh, I get that. I mean, that type of stuff is happening. It's been happening.
No, it hasn't.
He did it. He does it worse. No, trust me. A guy from my hometown got deported on a bad.
We're not talking about deportation.
On a Karen review.
We're not talking about deportation.
It's been happening for decades.
Dude, you've got to stop talking, my guy.
Yeah, those things happen. Legal deportation happens. It happened under the Obama administration. It happened under the first Trump administration. It happened under George W. Bush. It happened under Biden. Those deportations were legal deportations. People got their Fourth, Fifth Amendment rights. They got to see a judge. They went through the process. That's the process that this country sets forth per our Constitution. Because no matter who you are in this country, you are granted constitutional rights when it comes to the Fourth and the Fifth Amendment. Sorry. Okay? It doesn't matter if you're a citizen or not. What is going on right now is actually against everything our Constitution stands for. Period. End of story. And you voted for that.
I mean, do citizens have those rights? Non-citizens.
Yes. Yes, the Constitution says all persons. It doesn't say citizens. In the Constitution, where it specifies citizens, it says citizens, such as voting and becoming president. It says very specifically citizens. But all other provisions in the Constitution say all persons. Because people that are in this country, excuse me. I'm in the middle of my sentence. Because if they are in this country on U.S. soil, whether they are here undocumented, documented, or a tourist, if they're subject to our laws while they're here, they're subject to they also get the protections of the Constitution, just like in due process. Correct. I live in the Orlando area. Okay, people come to Disney World all the time. So if you have a family from, let's say, Brazil that comes and Walt Disney World says, "Hey, I think they stole something from my store." Do you think that they should just be handcuffed and thrown in jail? Or do you think they should have their day in court where they can prove that they didn't steal something?
Oh, I understand.
Because that's due process, sir. So that's immigrants, undocumented immigrants, tourists, anyone that is standing on U.S. soil has all the protections of the Constitution.
But you have cases of people being arrested and released multiple times while they're here, like on undocumented status, and they're not being deported. So, like, this action has been an overreaction, but it has been like... Oh,
an overreaction, but? This is an overreaction, but. You might as well just fuck off with that. This is an overreaction, but fuck off. Absolutely not.
No overreaction here, sir. A U.S. citizen lost her life today. A 34-year-old woman lost her life today because of ICE agents, overzealous ICE agents that did not follow the laws of our country, the procedures of their duties, or the laws or the Constitution of this country. So, miss me, this is an overreaction.
And her name was just released. Her name is Renee Nicole Good. 37-year-old woman. Her mother said was extremely compassionate. She's taken care of people all her life. She was loving, forgiving, and affectionate. She was an amazing human being. Which is probably why she was out there. What they call a legal observer, from what I've heard earlier, is that they go out and they watch for ICE or whatever, and then they notify the neighborhood when ICE is coming so people can stay in their houses or whatever. So what she was doing was perfectly legal. And people, it wasn't even her job. People volunteer to do this. A lot of attorneys do because they watch to make sure that what they're doing is legal. And plus, right, she's not part of the protest. Exactly. A legal observer or a patroller that's just watching for ICE and when they're in the area, that doesn't mean they're protesting. It means they're just warning their neighborhoods. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. She had just dropped her wife off, is what I read too from somewhere. Which MAGA is so fucking homophobic. They're like, ew. I wonder what she did in life. Like, I wonder what her career was. Not that it matters, but I'm just, those kind of things interest me. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. She was a mother too. Great. People, oh, look at Shrugs. People die every day. Y'all will be all right. Fuck off, you sick motherfucker. Blocked. I don't want that filth in my life. Thank you. Renee had just let her wife out onto the sidewalk and was pulling out. So her wife watched her get unalived. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so sad. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on in. If you want to call from YouTube or Twitch, the number is in the profile, but I also put it in the comment section.
Oh, that's the other part. They denied there was somebody there that could help her medically, and they denied them to go
Oh,
see.
the doctor, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They carried her instead to the ambulance, but they wouldn't let the doctor who was there. I think I found her on LinkedIn. What a cute girl. I mean, I know she's not a girl, but she's a woman. But damn, she's adorable. Little red hair. Cute thing. Tiny thing. She had to have been so scared. Val.
Oh, I couldn't imagine.
That's what I think. I would be terrified if a group of fucking masked men were coming toward my car and screaming and trying to bang my door. And they're banging on my doors, trying to get my doors open. I would be absolutely terrified. Anyway, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I didn't block anybody. I'm just not going to talk to anybody that says, yeah, but, yeah, just a overreaction. Fuck off. Inhumane fucks. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. JJ, why don't you come up here and we'll talk about it? No, don't worry about it. You have 0 followers. Fuck off. What about the Somalian fraud? Fuck off.
I don't want to hear nothing about fraud from a Republican. Give me a friggin' break. We have a president that has made 25 times more money in 1 year in office than every other president combined since 2025. Leave me the
Fuck
hell alone.
off. Yep.
When you talk about fraud.
You voted for Harris? Well, then that's just a stupid question. Sorry, not trying to be friendly fire, but that's just dumb. The ringleader of that whole thing that's been in prison for several years was white. But Brian, I am glad to see, Brian, who comes and sits every single day for months on end, that was a Trump supporter.
Yeah.
Who never, ever, ever comes up, has finally flipped, Val.
JJ, hold on. JJ's about to piss me off. What fraud are you talking about, Jay?
Come up, JJ. Yep, that's you, Brian. Right there, Brian. with the 2 dogs in his profile picture. He's been coming here month after month after month, chirping, would not come up, was riding the Trump train. And today he came in and he goes, they are a bunch of fucking liars. I'm like, only took a few months, but W's to Brian. He said, sorry for all the times I pissed you off.
It's all good, Brian.
But you kept coming back, didn't you, Brian? And you learned. Unfortunately, we can tell you these things, but until you experience them yourself or you see them for yourself like you are now, that's why it's a little different. He's not a friendly. He's never been a friendly. You have learned a lot. I know you have, Brian. And that, folks, is why I do this every day. Even though I've called him out so many times, and I've called him names, I've called him a pussy for not coming up. He came back every day and he learned and probably fact-checked me. Just wish he didn't have my vote. I know.
Well, even DJ is not dumb enough to come up into any of these boxes.
Oh, I have him blocked anyway. I fucking hate that guy. Him and Liam and Hoodlum. I don't fuck with none of them dogs. Plenty of days I fact checked you. Thank you, Brian. Now, Brian, I know you're not gonna come up in the box, even though I wish you would. Just so everyone can hear this, it's important. This is why I do what I do, to change minds if I can. Because the MAGA chuds that we're talking to in the comments, in the box, you're not going to reach those people. They're gone. They're Kool-Aid drinking gone. But there are people in the comment sections who are listening. And you are one of them. And I wish, I wanted to know, are you going to vote for Dems in the midterms to kind of write this right? I know you'll never come around, Steve-O. You're brainwashed, MAGA cult. We got that.
But something does strike me with the police chief in Minnesota. This is a. I don't want to say all the words. This is an HO hum. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can put the rest of it.
A humma?
In city limit, perpetrated within their city limits, they actually have jurisdiction.
Correct, and that's why no matter what, because I don't trust this FBI to investigate the DHS. Come on,
the FBI has no jurisdiction.
Right.
This is a city crime.
It needs to be city and state. Yep.
Yeah, so the city actually has jurisdiction, and if I were the city, I'd demand the release of this agent into their custody.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's why there needs to be, because I was watching not YouTube. I was watching, I don't even know who it was now. But they was talking to a couple of the people in Congress. They're like, well, I do have faith that the FBI, the field agents will do their jobs. I'm like, I don't trust this FBI, number one. Number two, and she said these need to be state charges or city charges so that the FBI and the DHS is not in charge of any of this. Absolutely not. They said it's a joint investigation with the city and the FBI. Yeah, but I don't trust this FBI. Maybe the state of Minnesota FBI, but Kash Patel is still over it. So I just don't trust it. I just don't. They're all a bunch of fucking liars. No one in this administration can be trusted because they do nothing but lie. I mean, if your kid lied to you over and 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 over, would you stop believing them when they told you something? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. There's nearly over 700 something people watching. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you want to call in, you can. I'll put the number in the comment section again if you don't see it in the profile. Only call in if you voted for Donald Trump in the United States of America over 18. You got these chuds over here, Val, saying, What about you lying about Biden?
Oh my Lord!
Like, you can't take these people seriously.
Let's play whataboutism, whatever the American
My
citizens.
God.
They should also lie. Yeah,
My
that's-
God. Trump proposes a massive increase in 2027 defense spending to 1.5 trillion. Those motherfuckers don't need any more money.
Didn't I say that the what happened in Venezuela is going to cost the taxpayers?
Yes, we did. But no ACA subsidies for y'all. Fuck you. You can't afford your insurance? Nah, sucks for you. Lost your SNAP? Lost your Medicaid? We don't have enough money, y'all. But we have enough money to run another whole country that has constitutionally guaranteed health care. Did you know Venezuela has constitutionally guaranteed daycare? At our expense. But we don't have enough money for universal health care. Where's the money going to come from? Says Cletus with his sister wife. Where's that money going to come from, you fucking liberal? America first. Except for it's America dead fucking last. I don't know what no child care means either. So. It's fucking wild. It's wild how the billionaire class has convinced some of the poorest people in this country, especially in red states, that the reason why we can't have things or have universal health care or anything like that is because of poor people. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I hate it here too. Hey guys, if you guys want to help support my live, I really do appreciate it. Cash App, Venmo, Diavatalks. Anything is appreciated. Nothing is expected. But I am completely crowdsourced. I don't get paid, but other than my donations I get from you guys. So if you want to help support me, please feel free, but there's no one obligated to do so. And help if you could help with the gift goal as well. And please don't forget Val. Don't forget to gift Val. He also has his pay links in his bio. It's not that easy. It's not that easy, Steve. Why don't you guys leave? Why don't all you little fucking white supremacist bitches go find your own little white island so y'all can circle jerk and play with your guns all day? Go ahead. Go. Go back to Europe. You're not indigenous to this land. This ain't your country. This ain't your land. Get the fuck out. Go back to Europe. Go back to Ireland. Go back to Italy. Go back to wherever your fucking ancestors came from. Nope. White people are not native to North America. Nope. They are not. If you want to call in, the number is listed in the post. It's 321 209 3350. You may call in if you voted for Trump and over 18. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. No one is native to North America, clown. Hey, Val, is anyone native to North America? That would be the indigenous tribes.
That would actually also be Mexico.
Mexican. Yep.
Mexican citizens that were indigenous to this land, as well as the Eskimos. They would have been indigenous to this land. Okay. But yeah, I don't know what kind of stupid you're There's some people that were here long before an Anglo-Saxon from Europe stepped forward. Thousands of
Those Mexican people trying to jump at the border just coming home. What is Intuit? What is Intuit? Inuit? Inuit? Is that
Inuit? Yeah.
what is Inuit? Is that what the Eskimos were? I'm sorry, Eskimo is the only word I know.
That's an indigenous tribe.
Okay, I don't want to say anything. Somebody said we're saying a slur, but I'm like, which word is a slur? Oh, it's a tribe in Alaska. Okay. Oh, it's proper for Eskimo. Okay.
Eskimo, correct. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Also, as well as the Inca, the Aztecs, and Mayans.
Yes, give it all back to the Indians. I agree, Steve-O. Give it all back to the Indians. Or Native Americans, excuse me. Give it all back to the Native Americans. 100%. And I'll take, and they can ship my happy ass right back to England.
Yeah, I've never.
I know. I know it's not Indians. I got it, guys.
Yeah, no, that's why I said indigenous. But I never heard that Eskimo was a slur. So I've never heard that before in my life.
I hadn't either. But that's why I said if I'm doing something wrong, I know. But I changed it immediately to Native. I didn't think. I mean, if it is, I won't say it. But I didn't know. Right, we can learn. We can learn. That's true. Native Americans take better care of the land anyway.
Facts. They live for the land.
Yep. I do. It is perceived as derogatory. Okay, I didn't know. I don't know. I thought. Anyway, I won't say that. Pete Hegseth liver, having my favorite dinner, 15 Miller Lights.
Come on, it's not 15 Miller Lights. It's 15 glasses of his of probably the worst scotch we've ever heard.
Right, Mr. Logic, because I give us Gen X folks a break on the terms. We're still learning even at our age. That's true. I've never heard in all 53 years that Eskimo was considered a slur. So my apologies. I am capable of learning 100%. But that's true. Black people were here also. But anyway, if you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's go. No name. Why don't you call in? Let's go. Somebody call in. Trump supporters, call in. Statistically, with nearly 700 people watching, there are Trump voters, Trump supporters in here. So request up. My son did the genealogy, I believe, on my dad's side, back to the year like 400, like way the fuck back. And I am directly descended from the kings of England. It was literally my people who came over on the fucking Mayflower and stuff and colonized this bitch. It was literally my family. So sorry, y'all. Sorry, my ancestors were whack. I'm like, can I have some of that King of England money? Pass it down, yo. I mean, I am the only Princess Diana left. Oh. Val, I say we've set a new mark for our Democrats that we vote for going forward. Not a total sum game, because we know that doesn't work. That's how we got Donald Trump, because they wanted the perfect. But I will vote for anyone who says that they are going to round up every single motherfucking ICE agent and prosecute every single one of them.
I mean, I've thought about this and what would have to be done to correct, when the next president takes place, or what would have to actually be done to correct what's happened to ICE. And unfortunately, I believe there's only one choice. I believe the only choice for the next president that comes in that has to correct what has happened to ICE is actually to disband ICE.
I agree.
In other words,
and prosecute.
Right. Disband ICE, work on the prosecutions that you can prove, and move forward. You know what I'm saying? Move forward from there. But at this point, the way I would view this is that anybody anybody that comes into anybody that is still a part of ICE after what is happening right now, to me is just as what's the right word? Just as guilty as everyone else. You know what I'm saying? If they're staying with ICE right now, I believe if you're any normal law enforcement officer that went to work for ICE or actually been through real training, if you're still with ICE, I'm sorry, I'm just going to call you out for staying.
Yep.
And you should go. And that's because there's plenty, and I hate to say this, there's plenty of law enforcement agencies that would take well-trained ICE agents from the past and put them on police forces. That wouldn't be an issue.
Correct.
They would not have a problem finding a job.
Yes.
So, but if they're still part of ICE when this is all over, said and done with, I believe the only choice that any president or any administration is going to have is to disband ICE and start us new.
I agree. I think that we should keep Alligator Alcatraz open just for ICE. I did hear, though, that that Ron DeSantis is waiting to get another ICE facility approved in Florida. Fucking yay. Oh, and he's calling a special session to what? Redraw congressional maps again. So he can gerrymander the fuck out of the state more. That bitch's term is up.
Hey, yeah, I'm going to have to drop. I have to get people working on my backyard.
All right, Val. Thank you. I got you. Thanks, honey. Bye. They're taking anybody. That's why they don't have to be trained. Attention-seeking woman. Gave her 5 minutes. I do not recommend. Okay. If you want to be a pedoprotector and don't mind that, your president is people are being shot in the face for fucking driving a car. You want to be a disgusting, filthy human? Go for it. Oh, I just spilled my drink all the way down the front. It's cold. Oops, let me see. I think you just have to be, you know what? I don't even think you have to be racist. I know this is going to come up as a shock, and I'll explain why. I don't think you have to be racist to work for ICE, because I have seen a lot of ICE agents that are black and brown people. I think you just have to not give a fuck about human beings. Let me see where the other ICE detention facility they're wanting to build. New ICE facility in Florida. In the Florida Panhandle. Sociopathic to be ICE would be good. It would be in the Panhandle of Florida, where it's super fucking red. But hey, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. Like we need more. We have fucking Alligator Alcatraz, Deportation Depot. This one's going to be called the Panhandle Pokey. Jesus fucking Christ. Can these people grow the fuck up? Deportation Depot, Panhandle Pokey. The fuck are these people? Like 3? Yes, her name is Renee Good. Renee Nicole Good. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. Make sure everybody drops your daily heart me up here. Also, the gift goal. If you guys could help me with that gift goal, I'd really, really appreciate it. Also, if you'd like to help support my live, I am here every single day, 7 days a week from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. Diavatalks is my Cash App or Venmo. Has my same logo, so you know it's me. If you want to help support my live, anything is appreciated. Nothing is expected. I'm trying to wait out till May before I go to Kiefer. You call me a commie. If you call in the next 10 minutes, in the next 15 seconds, and give me the definition of a communist, I'll cash up you or Venmo you $50. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reneged. Offer off the table. None of you ever do it. Golden Coin, thank you so much. I really appreciate you found me too. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request. Come on up, y'all. What you afraid of? I don't play your game. I don't need your money. Okay, brokey, just say I don't fucking know. You just call everybody who's opposite of you a commie. He's scared. He's just a pussy ass bitch. If you vote for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Ew, Crystal, what are you talking about colored? What? We don't use colored, ma'am. We don't use colored in 2026, y'all. We don't use the word colored. Oh, let's do the Charmer's Bow. I love it. It's like a game. I get to catch the arrows when they get shot at me. The new gift gold's the arrow or the target. Yeah, fuck ice, crush ice. Oh, I've invited her up. If she doesn't come up, I might just mute her then. Here we go. Oh no. Oh, you were explaining to someone? Everyone's telling me to bring you up. You're obviously saying stuff people do not understand. Or it's not coming across the way you want it to. Oh, here we go. I'm usually 10 out of 10. Yeah, got it. Pew! Bullseye, got it. Thank you, Unbreakable. Thank you, Beach Bum Wannabe. Thank you for those. I love those targets because I have to move my head to catch the arrow or to catch the darts. I know it's petty, but you know what? Dealing with MAGA all day is just mind-numbing. And today has been very emotional for me. She be Haga? I need to go back to therapy, y'all. But I have to wait until May. Maureen, thank you for the $5 Venmo. I've been cleared to drive, leave my parents and go to my apartment and return to work on 126. My healing is going amazingly well. I am so happy. I can't wait to see my students. I miss them. I don't know if I've mentioned that I teach kindergarten special ed. Oh, no, I didn't know that. For y'all that don't know, Maureen was had emergency surgery and ended up in the ICU on Christmas. So great news, Maureen. Great news, Maureen. Say her name, MAGA. Renee Nicole Good. Say her name. Say her name. Say her name. You guys came up on my live every fucking day. Say her name. Say the Riley. What's her name? The girl. I can't think of her name. Fuck. Lincoln Riley. Say her name. Say her name. Okay, guess what? You say her name. Renee Good. Say her name. Say her name. Disgusting fucks. On points, call in, come in. Call in, MAGA. I'm looking for you. Please come in. Please call in and explain to me how you turn someone gay. I am truly interested. Call in. There's the number right there. Charlie Kirk. We are Charlie Kirk. We carry the flame. He's looking up at us right now. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. We are Renee. Right, I want to turn gay. Can someone tell me how I can turn gay? Because I really don't want to like men. Please. Tell me how you turn me gay. I'm willing. We are Charlie Kirk. Oh my God, you guys are ridiculous. I'm living proof you can't choose to be gay, because I sure as fuck would choose never to be attracted to men ever again. But alas, I am attracted to men. Sadly. Wave a magic rainbow over your head and count to 3. Okay, hold on. I don't have a rainbow. I don't have a rainbow wand. How about my hand? Am I gay yet? Shit. Didn't work. What, Crystal?
Hi. I'm Crystal. I'm 60 years old. I voted for Kamala.
Okay.
I am from Riverside, California. I was
Kamala.
born in 1965.
Okay.
They were talking about Eskimos being a slur. So I was telling someone on my birth certificate, quote unquote, now everything is offensive because you can't say stuff. So I was explaining to them, and they were like, well, you want somebody to call you what you are. So I was telling them, which I know now, quote unquote, you can't be called the C word. So I was telling them I was the C word, I was the black word, I was Black American, I was Negro. So I am just a human being, because all my family history goes back to my great grandfather being of a different color, which is not my color. Okay, so that's all I was saying.
Okay, I think that maybe like whenever you're doing in the chats, so many go in between, and so it was so confusing what you were saying. It sounded like you were talking about colored people and all that. So I think it was just misinterpreted.
No, I was talking to a person.
Okay.
And he was whoever. They were the one talking about request stuff. But the thing is, everything wants to be changed to fit their norm and agenda. Because my parents had Negro on their birth certificate.
Correct.
So who to tell anybody who they really are is what I'm saying. So it's more confusing, because you can't say the R word now, which I grew up with MR. Now it has to be disability. So it's like everyone wants to be offended, and
because it's offensive. It's offensive though. That's a very ableist term for someone, because I mean I was too. I'm 53. I grew up, we said the R word all the time. We didn't think anything of it. But for people that have disabilities that aren't the R word, just because they have a disability doesn't mean that they're R.
And I have them in my family. Actually, my oldest cousin is considered a little bit there on that side. But then they want to tell me that I was the oldest cousin, but I wasn't, because she was the oldest cousin, just because she had that handicap ability. And my mother was a teacher of the MRs. So I also sat in their class, and I would have empathy and sympathy for everybody. So the fact is, it's just that people need to just show love and be God's love. Everyone shouldn't be all so uppity in airs. And I went
this isn't about being uppity, because I'm just going to tell you from my perspective. I'm just a mayonnaise complected white woman, right?
And that was my great grandfather was.
Okay.
Now that you said it, yes.
Okay, hold on. My point is that I said something earlier or somebody said Eskimo, and they said no, it's Intuit. If that community considers it a slur or they don't like it and they tell us, then we are obligated to change it. Just like when someone came up here and told me that me not making other white people say Kamala Harris's name right, especially if they were my complexion, they're like Kamala, whatever, if I didn't correct them and say her name is Kamala, it would be a microaggression of racism to not say a person of color's name correctly. And so I learned that by people telling me this is what's considered a microaggression. I learn every day. But if the disabled community doesn't want to be called the R word, because it makes them feel less than, or it's a slur to them, then I don't have any problem not using that word anymore.
Me either. So I just say disabled.
Correct.
But it's just that I understand, because every time you were saying, okay, I got it, that's whatever, E is a slur, and then they kept saying it's a slur. It's like you kept saying, okay, I got it. It's like, tell me once, I got it, and I'm gonna respect you on the level you want to be respected on, because that's just how I grew up, is respecting everybody, especially your elders. So it's worked for me, and I've never had any problem. So I'm just saying, that's just me.
I just thought I heard you say that people just want everything to be uppity and don't want to have to use the right words, and everyone's offended by everything. But yeah, we've said things and we've called people things throughout the years that weren't nice.
And so now with everyone, with the new norm and all this, and then sometimes you just got to pick your battles. Every battle ain't meant to be fought. So and that's all. And if I'm wrong for that, then I'm wrong. But like I said, it's been carrying me through life, and I have never had a problem. Never. And the only problem I've had has been my own people. And I didn't understand when I was called the N-word, and I don't mean the Negro, the N-word, when I was 13 going to a public school, when it was mixed up all cultures, and I only went to one school in California, and it was a private school, Christian school, and there was only 5 of us, and it was 6th grade. There were 6 grades, from kindergarten to 6th grade. So you can imagine how I was definitely discriminated against. So, and
of course. Understand. Yeah, no, I'm absolutely sure of that.
Yeah. So that's all I'm saying. But like I said, you had to pick your battles. You got to pick your battles, because it's just, the world is just so, you can just feel the anger, and you can feel now it's even being dark longer, and I just think all the oxygen. Well,
what? Hold on.
No, what I'm saying.
Hold on, real quick. But I have to just tell you, I believe that when we hear slurs or people tell you it's a slur and they take it that way, I know you're saying pick your battles, but I think that trying to stop the slurs and people using that kind of language is a worthy battle to pick.
Yeah, so that means pick your battle means just don't even learn it, and then don't even talk about it no more or say it anymore. That's what I mean is when I say pick your battles, mean pick your battles, because every battle is still not meant to be fought.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming up and clarifying that. I still feel that it's always worthy to pick a battle when people are being slurred or marginalized or anything. Yeah, I have a child who has autism. It doesn't mean he's the R word. He's on the spectrum. All right, y'all, real quick before friendly time. Who wants to watch me open my Chick-fil-A cup and see if I get the golden cup? Who wants me to open it on live and see what I get? I saved it to open with you guys. I've seen. Ow. I keep biting my same cheek. I bit it yesterday. I've bit it like 94 times since. So we're going to open my Chick-fil-A cup. Because if you get the gold cup, you get free Chick-fil-A for a year. And y'all know how much money that my children. I know you guys don't support Chick-fil-A. I get it. I told Ava what the whole point was because I didn't do Chick-fil-A for a while. She is the person in our family who is part of the LGBTQ family, and she loves Chick-fil-A. And she said, "I'll take one for the team for this one because I'm not giving up Chick-fil-A." And if you know people that are on the spectrum, there are only certain foods they'll eat, and I ain't fighting with it. So, all right, here we go. It's perforated, I think. Ooh. I am not sponsored by Chick-fil-A for YouTube. Woo! Listen, when there's only 8 foods in the whole world your kids will eat, you're going to give them what they'll eat. Sorry. It looks like there are styrofoam cups. And they're red straw. But it is a reusable. cup. Y'all can have all your hard opinions you want on Chick-fil-A, but I protest with my dollars everywhere I possibly can. I don't go to Home Depot. I don't go to Hobby Lobby. I don't spend my money at a lot of different places that I know are that contribute to MAGA. But Chick-fil-A is one of the only places, some of the places my kids will eat. So I protest with my dollars where I can. The shitty part is though, guys. The straw just went flying. No, you don't get a free beverage, and you cannot. Oh, what's in it? You cannot. Oh, Doodle Cup. I guess it's a bookmark. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it's just what I have to do. You can't even take this in, like, I can't take this in tomorrow and put my drink in it. Do I cook as little as I have to? Only because only things my kids like that I eat is steak and spaghetti. Otherwise, they only want Chick-fil-A. If you don't have kids on the spectrum, you'll never understand. Maureen, thank you. Let me look it up. In this case, this is definitely where you pick your battles. And when you have kids on the spectrum, you don't pick every battle you get. I promise. Hold on, we got somebody calling in. Hi, are you calling in from the live stream? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you need to turn off YouTube because I can hear, there's a massive echo. I can hear you.
Okay, it's off.
Did you vote for Trump?
I voted for Trump.
Can you speak up at all? I have my volume at 100 and I can't hear you hardly.
Yeah, I voted for Trump.
Okay, how old are you? What state did you vote in?
44, New Mexico.
Okay. What did you want to say, sir?
I just wanted to come. Well, I've seen your show for about a year now, and I just wanted to let you know that all of your opinions and the position you take on everything is ignorant.
Okay. Except for I'm right.
You're not right. You're ignorant as hell.
How am I ignorant? Tell me what I'm ignorant on. If you've been watching my show for a year, which I haven't been on YouTube for a year, but okay. If you saw me on TikTok, yes, but YouTube, I haven't been on a year. But anyway, I digress. What have I been wrong on?
Just about everything. I could dispute every single argument or subject you could bring up. Name it.
ICE shooting a lady in the face today.
You what?
ICE shooting a lady in the face today who was a U.S. citizen who wasn't doing anything but sitting in her car.
Wasn't doing anything but sitting in her car trying to use it to run over a federal agent.
She didn't.
She did. It's on video.
I know. I've seen the video on multiple different angles, and she turned her wheels the other way, not toward the officer. You're wrong.
There was an officer in front, and the front forward quarter panel of her car.
He stepped in front of her car after she started to move and then shot her. She was not trying to run him over.
There was an officer in front of the one that shot her, and he was in front of her car.
Nope, you're wrong.
No, I saw the video, and so did
I. So did I.
Well, I guess we're not gonna.
So do you think if someone, if you're a man, right? Are you a male?
I am.
Okay,
Yes,
I am a woman. I am a female. And if I was sitting in my car and a bunch of masked men jumped out of unmarked cars, these weren't police cars with lights or anything, okay? I just see a gaggle of men running toward me with masks on and dark clothing, pulling on my door handle. Do you not think that my natural instinct would be to get away from having these people kidnap me?
I wouldn't think so, because they were clearly federal agents.
How were they clearly federal agents?
Law enforcement.
How are they clearly federal agents when there's people, you can buy those vests on Amazon, and there's people that have been impersonating ICE officers all over the country, and they have been assaulting women?
Okay, that's a cop out, and you know.
No, it's not. Did she deserve to die?
She made a decision that affected the rest of her life, and if you try to run over a cop,
you, sir, are a sick motherfucker. Don't ever call me again.
Sir, can you explain to me how that she tried to run them over when her wheels were turned to the right, and clearly on the video it shows her going to the right and avoiding the officers?
There we go. Okay. I'm back. Just shut off for some reason. I have no idea. Okay, go ahead. I'm so sorry, honey.
No, it's okay. When I clicked on you to go live, it turned off your picture.
Oh, that's weird.
But I'm not going to mess with it. You can hear me okay, all right?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Okay, cool. yeah, so my whole thing about this is like, listen, we can go on and on and on and on about Epstein files and why this is a distraction, but then you have something drop like this, where an ICE agent is pew-pewing somebody in the face. If you guys can watch that video, and Val was in here earlier, and I understand his frustration because it's horrific. First of all,
yeah, it's so bad.
Yeah, let's talk about the ICE agent. I watched the video from multiple angles, just like you guys did, like everybody should. When you watch him run up to the vehicle, he instantly tried to open her car. He didn't ask her who she was.
No.
He didn't identify himself. He instantly tried to pull her door open. First of all, that's against the Constitution for a U.S. citizen. You cannot do that.
Nope.
You simpletons.
Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment. You can't do that.
You can't just open somebody's door without identifying yourself. And let's be clear, they are not identifying themselves. They're wearing masks. We don't know who they are. And who cares if they are ICE? They have no jurisdiction over U.S. citizens.
Correct.
You clown.
Correct. And you know what? What was I going to say? Shit. I did. This was assassination to me. I'm sorry. This was just plain out murder. This was just plain flat out. This was not self-defense. This was I was in fear for my life. Bullshit.
You talk about a woman that was a U.S. citizen, a 37-year-old woman in her car, and the immediate threat, which Christy Noam lied about.
Absolutely.
I mean, 2 minutes after it happened, she's lying about it. That you can see in the video that her wheels will turn to the right. She pulled away. Okay, so the ICE agent got bumped because he was leaning almost against her car.
I would have left, Chris. I would have put the pedal to the metal. And I would have told a judge, I was in fear for my life. I'm surrounded by a bunch of guys in masks. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. I'm not an immigrant. I'm a U.S. citizen. I thought they were coming to fucking kidnap me.
Yeah, and even if you weren't in fear for your life, let's just say, they're coming up. Nobody gives a shit, MAGA. Nobody cares. These are ICE agents that don't have any jurisdiction with asking U.S. citizens to get out of the car. They're not allowed to do that. So she was leaving. He barely got bumped to the guy that was on the driver's side door. I've seen the video. And all you see is him getting her pulling away and pop, pop, pop.
Right. They're not cops. They can't just pull you over and say, get the fuck out. They have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion that you're committing a crime, about to commit a crime, or just committed a crime. You can't just scream at people to get the fuck out of their car.
No. Even cops can't do that.
No.
Can't do that. How many videos do we see? And look, I mean, if I got pulled over, I'd be like, okay, I was speeding, whatever, here's my license. But I understand that they can't just rip you out of the car,
Exactly.
Right. And this is ICE. This isn't even law enforcement. They're federal agents that are enforcing the laws for immigration or whatever you want to call it.
But they also have no judicial warrants either.
No, and that's exactly right. They haven't had a judicial warrant. They've never had one. If MAGA wants to come up here and explain to me where they had a judicial warrant anytime, feel free, you clown. Come up here and tell me where they had a warrant to do any of the shit they're doing. They've been given carte blanche to go and do whatever they want. And now, somebody...
Well, I have somebody in the box. You'll have to wait. You'll have to call back. No, not you. Call back in a minute whenever Chris is done talking. I don't usually have people call in while people are talking. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Oh, well, go ahead and call back. He said you can come up. Go ahead and call back. But this is just unbelievably egregious, and this has to stop. This has to stop.
7-year-old U.S. citizen that was driving away and got you in the face.
Exactly. Hi, did you vote for Trump?
I did vote for Trump.
How old are you? What state did you vote in?
I'm 44. I voted in New Mexico.
Didn't you just call you piece of shit?
I did just...
Fuck off. And from what I understand, she was what they call a legal observer. I have all these guys get when I won't talk to them, they just continuously call me. Hold on, I'm blocking them. They're called legal observers, right? They go out and they watch for ICE, and then they alert the neighborhoods. From what I understand, I'm not saying this is gospel. Maybe this is something you can research if you want to. From what I understand, is that Department of Homeland Security (DHS) has a list of who these dissidents are. So I personally feel that they know who she was, and this was on purpose, and they're making up the story because it happened. That is my own personal beliefs. That is not anything based in facts. That's my personal belief.
And let's say that she was a constitutional observer. Who cares? Does that mean that when she pulls
legal observer?
Right, a legal observer. When she pulls away, and an ICE agent gets bumped.
That's not a death sentence. I'm sorry.
Exactly. I mean, this is ridiculous, MAGA. You're going to defend this?
Some people, I will be honest with you though, Chris, some people, there have been some Trump supporters, Trump voters, who came up here today. I don't know if you've been listening the whole time, but they said that it was wrong. And that this is way overreach. Most of them defended it, but I had two, I believe, that came up and said, yeah, no, this isn't okay.
The problem is, though, when they come up and say, you know what, and I heard that the one guy, maybe about an hour ago, he came up and he was like, yeah, this was terrible. You know, I'm a Trump supporter, but this was terrible. Now, the next question is, are you still supporting this administration?
Yes.
Oh, well, yeah, sure I am. Yeah.
Then it wasn't terrible enough, was it?
No, I mean, what is? What is? I don't get it. With the Venezuela thing, with the Epstein thing, with this happening today, when is it enough? The problem is, it's a cult. So there won't be anything that's enough. Even if how they say, we need to see physical, the burden of proof is ridiculous. So even if they say we need to see video of him participating in the act, in the Epstein thing, or the E thing, sorry. I don't even think that they would care.
No.
Because they know it won't come out. That evidence will not come out. And by the way, guys, don't sleep on this E thing.
Oh no, we're not. Don't think we're distracted that much, because we're going to hold the feet to the fire on the E thing, because all of this is important. This whole shit with Venezuela, another distraction. All this shit with Greenland is another distraction. Now, I take them seriously. Don't get me wrong. Especially because what I did in Venezuela, I don't put anything past a psychopath. But let's not take our eyes off the E-files.
Yeah, listen, this guy will burn this world to the ground.
Just to rule the ashes.
To keep those E-files out of there. He will, because he doesn't care. He doesn't care about the Constitution. He's broken 1 million amendments in the Constitution. He doesn't care about the rule of law.
No, hold on, let me... I think I want to listen to the Kristi Noem. I don't know if we should subject ourselves to the Kristi Noem press conference because you know she's just gonna lie out her ass.
Have you not heard it yet?
No, she's doing another one at 6:18 or 6 o'clock, but she's late. Hold on, let me see if I don't know where Ava put the remote, so I'm just gonna do it on my phone app.
Nobody said you were wrong yet.
Okay, Bobo move, baby. Bobo move. They're always late. You know what? Narcissists do that. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Narcissists are always late because they feel everyone will wait for them, and it gives them pleasure that everyone is waiting for them, like with bated breath. And earlier, yeah, let's see what costume she has on tonight because earlier she had on a cosplay Barbie. Or cosplay Barbie cowboy. She looked like she had a cowboy hat and like she's some fucking rodeo queen.
She's ridiculous.
Do you know how much money we're spending on just her fucking outfits?
I know. So, by the way, can I just say to the chat too? How much of a punchable face does Stephen Miller have? I cannot tell you that interview with Jake Tapper.
He's so gross.
What any woman that would want to be with that?
Well, his wife is not a prize, my love. His wife is not a prize. His wife is not a prize. She's the one who posted a picture of Greenland with United States covering the whole thing. She's just as fucking bad. She's just as nuts as he is.
I mean, he's like Goebbels. That's who he is.
Oh, 100%. Oh my God, this chud, Chris, this guy over on YouTube said Diava's late every day on her live. She doesn't start right at 4, so she must be a narcissist. I'm like, no, it's called I'm a mom, and getting shit together, and then I come out here and something doesn't work. One of my electronics doesn't work. I can't get this one to go. Every day it's something different. Today I had to get somebody food, so they're just like, oh, she's a narcissist because she's late every day. Nope, it's called I'm a mom. Sorry if you don't like it.
Oh my God! Well, call in, simpleton. Try to defend this.
He's so stupid.
What more crap are you guys gonna try to defend? Simpleton morons. Call in and let's see what you got. Defend it. If you've seen the video,
they can't.
I'm disgusted. I'll go off the rails.
They can't. They're gross.
Even Val, and he doesn't get really emotional. He was super emotional today, and justified.
Well, this shit's fucking ridiculous.
That was a joke. If any law enforcement officer, any police force in this country, that would have happened, they would be on administrative leave, pending investigation, and probably be convicted. Why is that not happening with ICE? That's the question you got to ask yourself, Manga. Why isn't it happening? Why are we allowing people to get unalived, U.S. citizens who weren't doing anything wrong, or let's say she was documenting something, so she's constitutionally protected to do that.
Okay, hold on one second. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
They're saying she's live now. Hold on. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get up. I can't turn up. Let me turn up the volume. I can't find the remote, so let me hit the TV.
Yeah, you're right, man. Trump would probably
fearing for his life and the other officers around him and the safety of the public fired defensive shots. He used his training to save his own life and that of his colleagues.
Oh, give me a break.
He was treated at a local hospital, has been released, and is now with family. I encourage the American people at this point in time to pray for him, but also to pray for the deceased's family and her loved ones. Today alone in this country, there have been 4 different domestic terrorist attacks on federal officers by the ramming of vehicles. 3 of them happened here in Minneapolis. We've seen over 100 of these vehicle rammings happen in just recent weeks, and this must stop. ICE alone is facing a 1,300% increase in assaults against them. And
Good, you guys got to do harder, do
8,000%
more.
increase in death threats against all of them. In fact, the very same officer who was attacked today had previously been dragged by an anti-ICE rider who had rammed him with a car and drug him back in June. He sustained injuries at that time as well. And let me remind you why we're all here in this city today and why we've been here. In communities across this country and here in Minneapolis,
She never
we're just
rammed him.
enforcing
She
the
never even
laws
hit
that we
him.
have
I'm
in this
watching the
country.
video right now.
For years under President Biden, tens of millions of dangerous
Oh,
criminal
shut
illegal
up, you
aliens,
fucking whore.
terrorists, and suspected terrorists were allowed to invade our country over our southern border. They were allowed to steal, to defraud, and to perpetuate violence against American
She is
citizens.
lying out her ass.
Regardless of who your mayor or who your governor is, President Trump promised every single American that he would make America safe again. He promised every single American
Shut up,
that he would work
fucking
to
bitch.
protect them from dangerous criminals. Since Governor Walz has been in charge of Minnesota, we have seen homicides go up by over 50%. That's also during Mayor Fry's tenure as well.
Puppy killer.
Since President Trump took office, Governor Walz has released over 470 violent criminals back onto the streets here in
shut
Minnesota.
We've been listening to Secretary Christie. No,
Even Ari Melber's like, yeah, you've been listening to. Yeah, that's bullshit.
She made several assertions there, including saying that a mob was blocking the
That's
officers in,
ridiculous.
and that they.
I couldn't find her. Thank you. I couldn't find
By
her.
the way,
Right here.
a car went around that woman. She didn't block anything. They could have made it around.
She was they just showed the video again. She was nowhere near. She never even hit the guy.
No.
I just watched it again. They showed it on TV. Did you see the car hit the police officer?
No.
Ava's like, no.
No, you didn't.
Fucking
He was
puppy killer.
leaning sort of on the car, and then when she pulled away, maybe he hit the handle. But does that constitute pew-pewing somebody and taking their life?
Nope.
Oh my God, this is so.
She didn't even get close enough.
This is just propaganda. This is just straight propaganda and lies from this administration. Lies.
Wait, this is what we're gonna get, guys. In the chat.
In the streets, y'all.
Get ready for 2026 to be
He was
the
next to
year
the car.
of
Not in front of it.
propaganda. That's what we're gonna get because they know it's the midterms. They know that they have to try to figure out a way to keep us from voting. It's all gonna be propaganda in 2026. That's all it's gonna be.
Correct. And her tires were clearly turned away from the officer, not toward him. If she was trying to run him over, that would have been toward him. So y'all get your fucking boots laced up. Because we have to get loud. We can't let this to happen, guys. We cannot allow this to keep happening in this country. This is the year of the revolution. Fuck the year of propaganda. This is the year of a revolution. Exactly, Jess. This is a year of a revolution. The revolution won't be televised. We have it, but the thing is we have to do sustained protests. Not every couple of months people go out for a No Kings protest. I'm not saying it didn't do great. It proved its point. We've won every election since, pretty much. But if you look at how other countries topple their regimes that try to take over, their fascist regimes, it's sustained day and night, day and night, day and night. Never, ever let up. Even if everyone had to take shifts, there needs to be people in the streets 24/7 until they're scared enough and leave. The Americans were too fucking entitled. We're too fucking spoiled. We're like, well, I have to go to work or I can't go here. Like, I understand they have us living paycheck to paycheck, so we have to. But something's got to give. We're not going to have a country left to fucking fight for no matter what job you have.
You're right, Diava. The problem is that people in this country believe that democracy cannot fall. And you are not.
I know that. Because they don't have, we've never been tested in our lifetime.
No. And guys, you're not afforded democracy. Democracy is not free. You have to fight for it. And the fact that we have a fascist, authoritarian regime in there, you have to fight for this.
Catchy, you're in the box. You need to mute up if you're not.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Who'd you vote for?
Voted for Miss Harris,
Okay. Go ahead.
and I'm currently living in Wisconsin, and I just got back from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and I'm turning 67 on January 11th.
Okay. Well, happy early birthday. What did you want to say?
I just got back from 34th in Portland and Minneapolis, where all this stuff went down. And whatever Christine Ohm is saying right now on TV, I just turned it off because I didn't want background. She's lying.
Oh, she's fucking lying, of course. She's a liar, and everyone in this administration is.
Yep. And not only that, I had videos that I posted on TikTok, and all the videos I posted have been taken down because of community ethics or standards or whatever they call it. But I still have video. That woman was trying to evade and move away to get the hell out of there, and this cop shot her 3 times in the...
Like I would have. I would have.
Yeah.
If I saw a bunch of masked men coming toward me and banging on my door and pulling my door handles and shit, I'm gonna get the fuck out of there.
You want to hear something funny? I live in Florida, just like Diavatalks. I haven't seen one ICE agent in Florida. Why do you think that is? Because it's a red state.
Correct.
Why have we not seen any ICE agents here? Why is it only like blue areas?
Well, Trump basically is going after Minnesota because of Tim Walz.
Correct.
Somalian
It's
bullshit.
a revenge thing.
It's a revenge fucking tour, man.
Well, everything is a revenge tour because when you're a malignant narcissist like Donald Trump is, they can't let it go. They have to get their revenge in order to move forward with their life or whatever. They cannot let anything drop, and they have to exact revenge. They have to. And so he's not giving up. He's not sending them to just blue states. He's sending them to blue cities because he sent them to Houston. We wanted to send them to Memphis, which are in red states, but very, very blue cities.
And that ICE officer that shot that woman 3 times in the face is on the run right now.
Be careful for your language, dude. You gotta.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
No, you gotta say like pew or stuff.
Pew pew, yeah.
Okay.
So the ICE agent isn't in custody or anything?
Nope.
Do they even know who it is?
No,
Yeah, I've got his picture.
it's been taken over by the FBI, so we all know what Cash Patel.
I don't trust the fucking FBI either because Cash Patel's the head of it.
Right, exactly. That's why they did it. Because
Right,
it
you have
was
his
taken over
picture.
by the FBI.
I've got his picture.
Catchy, put your videos on YouTube instead of TikTok because YouTube doesn't generally censor anything.
Okay, I've never done YouTube, but yeah.
It's just as easy to upload to YouTube as it is to put it on TikTok. You just have to create a quick account.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I gotta jump off real quick. Listen, I love you. I want to say to everybody in here, you've got to vote. We cannot stay home. Go out and vote in the midterms, in your special elections. Get out and vote. I don't care if it's city council. I don't care what it is. Go out and vote, and especially in the midterms. That was our problem before, was staying home. You can't do that now. This midterm is the most consequential election that we're going to have to deal with. If we get him out of there, or if we vote blue all the way down, Trump will be impeached. He said it himself.
Yes, he did.
If we lose the midterms, I will be impeached. That's what we need to do. I love you all, and I gotta go.
All right, bye, Chris. Thank you, hon.
All right, honey. Bye.
Bye. Catchy, anything else? I have a bunch of people waiting to come up.
Yeah. Let me make it real quick. I'm an hour away from Minneapolis, Minnesota. I live just across the border in Wisconsin, and I was at George Floyd riots and all that stuff, and I saw what went down. But I'll tell you what's going on in Minneapolis right now is going to be worse than George Floyd.
I agree.
And that's why Tim Walz has called in the National Guard right now. Because Minneapolis is hot right now.
They should be.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm still kind of shaking right now, and I just poured myself a little kitty cocktail. I just got home, but I got to unwind. And then I heard you guys say that Chrissy Noem's on television talking, and before you invited me up, I was listening to her bull crap.
Oh, just straight lying. Just straight propaganda bullshit.
She's straight lying. Unbelievable. And I was there. I was effing there, man. And what she is saying is a complete, utter lie.
I agree. Well, thank you, Kachi.
Okay. All right. Thanks, you guys.
You're welcome.
I just want you to know, support Tim Walz in Minneapolis tonight because shit's going to hit the fan.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. Yeah, cocktail sounds so good, doesn't it? Holy shit. Hey, Cash App Venmo, y'all, if y'all want to buy me a drink. Life on Purpose. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh.
I know. Living a dream. I just want you to know that I am so starstruck now. I've never done a live before.
Oh, welcome.
But I was a little concerned, not a little concerned, but a lot of concerned, about this event that happened in Minneapolis today. But I wanted to let everybody know that even though we could not see that one agent that was really in front of her car, he jumped out of the way when her car started to go to the right.
Yeah, they literally just showed it again. Anyone that was listening to Christy Noem speak while the video was being played knows she's full of shit. We have eyeballs.
Absolutely. He was never in danger.
No.
He was never in danger. But I know I got to keep it quick. I love what the mayor earlier today when he had a press conference. He told them to get the
fuck out of my city.
Yes, ma'am. And honey, I felt that.
I felt that in my soul, girl. I did too. I was like, you go.
They also said that the Minneapolis AG is going to call for an independent investigation, which I totally agree with.
100%.
They had a sheriff, and the police chief, and they were saying that they were also going to be involved in the investigation because, I'm sure that they're saying to themselves that we can't trust the FBI. We can't trust them to how are we going to trust them to, police themselves?
Nope.
We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. All right. Lastly.
Okay.
I hope Christy Noem has the worst stomach virus tonight with explosive diarrhea and a cough that lasts for 24 hours. That's what I hope for her, for all these lies that she just gave on TV.
Me too. And add puking in there with it. One will come out both ends at the same time.
Exactly. Love you, girl.
Love you.
So
Thank you.
To me.
Of course.
Take
Love
care.
you too. Bye-bye. I say 72 hours. Fuck 24 hours. You're too nice. Oh, where'd the next guest go? All right. Guess they dropped off. I'm getting y'all. Y'all hang tight. We have a lot of people waiting, so if everybody could just be as brief as possible, that'd be awesome. I know I let Chris go on much more than anybody else, but that's because Chris is special. So, hi, Aaron. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. Hey, I say 3 weeks. I say she has a cough and the flu for like 3 weeks. How about that?
Oh yeah, because that chicken leg would be that chicken legs would probably be unburied under. She'd lose so much weight.
At least she wasn't dressed like a cowboy.
Well, she was earlier.
I know that was weird. So,
She's always cosplay Barbie. Did you see her dress up like an ICE agent one time? And then she went, oh my God. She's so fucking wild. I wonder how much we pay just for her fucking costumes.
Who knows? So, all right, just want to let you know.
Thanks, Aaron. All right, thanks. A case of Ebola would be too kind. Yeah, the puppy killer can fuck off. Hey, P. Hegseth Liver. How you hanging in there today, buddy?
It's rough, but please hold from RFK Jr.
Yeah, I heard you wanted to know the recipe to be gay. It's actually you put the lime in the coconut and you shake it all up. You put the lime in the coconut and shake it all up. Okay, back to me.
Just so you know, did you ever see people make wine? And they crush the grapes in the big barrel?
Yeah.
That's what Christy Gnome does to puppies.
Oh, yep. That's true.
She's a horrible person.
How you hanging in there, P. Hegseth Liver? You drowning over there, buddy?
Mad Dog 2020 24/7.
Ew. Oh, you. Ugh. He just brought my like fucking high school.
Yeah,
fucking Mad Dog.
Dr. McGillicuddy's.
Oh my god.
Peppermint schnapps.
I could absolutely go for a cocktail or two.
Well, and you can drop me down. I don't want to take up all the time, but I love you.
Love you too. Bye, honey. Your RFKs is so good. Like, can you imagine if that motherfucker won presidency and we had to listen to him talk all the time? Not to be ableist or anything. I know he can't help it, but that voice, I can't handle it. Can't handle that voice. Oh, so annoying. Hi, Nelson. Love you, buddy.
Hi, Diava.
How are you, friend?
I was all right until today.
Today's a rough one, isn't it?
As former federal law enforcement, that don't jive.
No.
It don't.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. But trained better than that. And from what I could see, she was pulled away. He jumped in front.
Correct.
In front of her to shoot. Okay.
That's exactly what I said. I said he wasn't even in front of the vehicle when she started to move. He went in front of the vehicle.
He wasn't. And Christy Gnome trying to. Oh God, I don't know what she's trying to do to it. I heard her, and it was just gonna turn my stomach. I turned her off because I didn't want to hear her mouth.
She's a fucking liar, is what she is.
Big time. But anyway, like I said, I was up for a while and waiting to get up, but everybody was in front of me, so I don't mind waiting. But you have a good day. I just wanted you to let you know.
You too, honey. Thank you.
And look how many likes you got.
I know, 213. I bet you guys can get me a 250 before I get off.
I will try.
Thank you, Nelson.
You're welcome. Good night.
Good night, honey. I was ready. All right, Brian. Good night. I'm glad you've had a change of heart, Brian. I know I've been giving you some shit. But glad to see you finally turn to the right side.
You know, you're so disgraceful to disrespect my supporters.
Fuck you.
No, because don't you say that. You're so disgraceful. Listen, the way how you just came out to one of my supporters saying that you give him $50, I was supposed to give him that $50 for me. Because it's all about me. Remember, you're so disgraceful. You always want to make everything about you, Dion, but everything's about me, and that's how it's going to be, because you are the enemy of the people.
Am I a nasty woman? I love when you say I'm a nasty woman.
Yes, you are a nasty woman, so now quiet, Piggy.
Oh my God. I love you.
I love you too, pal.
I needed a laugh today because today's been heavy. I've been struggling. Like,
no, yeah.
I've been struggling emotionally.
You know, this is my first time that I just came back to see the show again because I just needed a break after the whole situation with him
taking Nicolas Maduro and his wife, and
Yep.
him
I know.
creating problems. So yeah, this is my first time coming back. Yeah, I see the pain, Diava, and
Unfortunately, I can't just take a break because I have to be in the know of what's happening so I can talk about it every day. So it is mind numbing, and it's probably a miracle that I'm not an alcoholic completely.
Exactly.
But I do have Cash App Venmo if anyone would like to buy me a cocktail tonight.
Listen, I have a Cash App too. You could charge. You could give me some money too. Not this lady who spied on my campaign in 2016 and rigged me in 2020.
Double shots for me, right? Fuck me, man.
No, double money shots for me. You're so disgraceful. Whoever sent Diava money, you are the enemy of the people. Just remember that. I've been rigged.
All right, Jamaican Peruvian. Thank you, honey. I got several people still to go.
Yeah, sounds good, Diava. Take care.
You too. Your Trump is good. I love when you do Trump. I needed a laugh, so. I bet double shots are expensive now, aren't they? Like to get one at a bar. How much? Any bartenders in here? How much is a double shot of a drink? I'm just curious. I haven't been to a bar in so long. I wouldn't even know.
It depends on what bar you go to. If it's local, a double shot can go for about, around here, a double shot goes for about $5-6 here in Massachusetts.
Oh, that's
double shot.
$15. $100? No.
No way.
With tariffs, $40. Yeah, with tariffs, $40.
Right? Oh my God, I saw that video of that woman.
Get a quad shot. Shit, I wouldn't be able to drive home. What you trying to get me drunk? Trying to get me a DUI?
I couldn't even watch the whole thing because it absolutely disgusted me.
Yeah. It's so hard. It's been really hard for me today because I'm such an empath, and this is just so wrong. And we've been barking and screaming and and yelling about what's happening, and it's just like it's like just it keeps happening and things keep happening and things keep happening, and it's just like, when is the dam gonna break? Like, when is anybody in this fucking administration gonna be held accountable for their fucking crimes? I'm so sick of bad people getting away with shit.
All right, so there's 290 people in here. I know for a fact there's MAGA in here that are lurking, that are listening, and that are watching. This is what your vote has done to this country. This is what you have done, MAGA. Not the Democrats or the independents, but this is what your vote has done. You allowed ICE to come into different states and cities, and look what happened. There's a 7-year-old little boy who's never going to see his mother again, who's never going to see him graduate and make a life for himself. Her wife was standing on the porch of their house watching her wife get unalived by chuds in masks. Is this what you want, MAGA? Is this what you want?
They don't care.
You want a 7-year-old? You want a 7-year-old to go to a cemetery and cry over a casket because he lost his mother because you don't know how to vote properly? Kiss my ass, MAGA. Go to hell.
I feel
The fact that some of you are okay with this makes me sick to my stomach. And I'm not even a mother.
I am a mother. This is fucking disgusting. She had jeans on Rush. Shut the fuck up. Read the room, you goddamn piece of shit.
Jeez, why don't you come up here and tell me that's my face, little boy? Come on. Let's go, Chud. Come on, Chud. Tell me how your vote didn't affect a 7-year-old little boy whose mother isn't going to see him grow up to become the man that she was raising him to be.
And that's not true.
Come on, Jeans.
Hold on. W, real quick. MW in the comment section said, unfortunately, these things can happen no matter who is president. No, because ICE wouldn't be out on the fucking streets kidnapping people if it wasn't for Donald J. Trump. So yes, the fucking president does matter. Jeans, what the fuck?
How you doing?
Can you stop chewing like a cow?
I mean,
Just be a normal human being for once. Shut your mouth. I'm talking. When a woman is speaking, you don't talk. Be a good little boy and be a child and get on your knees and bow for mommy, honey. Shut your mouth. Oh, you must think that hurts me. To me, honey, that's a compliment. At least I know what the three branches of government are. You dumbass.
He comes in here every day doing that shit, and finally, I just blocked him. Fuck it. I don't want that trash. He watches me every day. He's here every single day. He knows that I have misophonia because I've said it about smacking and shit. So he was doing that on purpose. He was doing that on purpose, and I know that.
Deborah, like you, I'm an empath, and to know that tonight there's a little boy in Minnesota that's never going to see his mom again. I'm an auntie of over 18 nieces and nephews, and if something ever happened to them, to the three living gods in the afterlife, if there's any at all, I would rip California apart to find the person who hurt either of my nieces or nephews. I would be rocking my jumpsuit and smiling in my mugshot because I would not care. But there's a 7-year-old little boy who's not going to see his mother and have her watch him grow up to become a man. And this is what you voted for, MAGA. This is what you voted for. I don't know how you people can sleep at night knowing that there's a 7-year-old little boy who's going to miss out on his mom. And when he's old enough to understand what happened to her, I hope and pray he doesn't have access to a computer and looks up his mother and sees this horrific video and sees what ICE agents did to her. I hope her family gets together and gets a lawyer through GoFundMe funds or comes on here and does a TikTok support thing, and we can get them a lawyer. And I bet there'll be a lawyer. There will be a lawyer that will take this case pro bono. I promise you. Mm-hmm. Sue the F out of ICE for the $70 billion budget that they have, and make them walk home from work. Yep. Thank you, Dark Angel. I feel you, girl, because I have felt this way all day. It's just pure rage. I mean, I feel you. The one thing, before I go, Yara, one more thing. The one thing that should have happened was we should have seen Donald Trump in an orange jumpsuit to match his orange ass face, see him getting perp walk, and see him getting handcuffed with a waist chain and shackles on his ankles and getting carted off the prison instead of having him back in office, which is what should have happened. Section 2, Article 4 of the 20th Amendment. Let's get this regime out of office right now and put Harris where she belongs, in office. Because we all know she won. Oh, you have to go. TikTok will consider that misinformation. I don't want to get shut down. If you voted for Donald Trump, no. I'm on autopilot. My brain is toast. But agreed. Article 2, Section 4, get the whole fucking regime out. And Clint, I'm sorry to hear that. Nobody ran. I dropped her. But that's just words. Unfortunately, it's how it's okay. I'm in a rage too, Dark Angel. I get it. I've been very upset about this today. I mean, y'all saw me if you were here you guys saw me almost lose it. I had tears in my eyes. I had to wipe them away, but I didn't completely lose it. But the inhumanity is just something that I cannot understand. I just can't. I can't understand it.
I know it will be very hard for him for years, especially the way she went too. I will never understand it. Like, how did we get here? How did we get here? I thought I saw Electric Al Shar in the box. Where'd you go? Electric Al, if you're still here and you want to come up, I was just getting ready to bring you up, but I guess you dropped down. Read the room, hack, dumb fucking cunt. Sorry, hack, if you HAK if you're friendly, but you just put Trump. I hope you're saying when I said how did we get here, you said Trump. Okay, my bad. I don't mean to call you a cunt. I'm sorry. Sorry, hack, if you're friendly. I read it wrong and it pissed me off, and I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me. Sorry, hack. I'm so sorry. Emotions are pretty high. Sorry. You know this kid's going to know what happened to his mom. The internet lives forever. Bushwhacker, I brought you up early and you said you didn't vote for Trump. So what are you talking about? Like, Trump. I'm like, I brought you up earlier and asked if you voted for Trump, and you're like, no. Thank you, hack. I'm sorry. Hey, Mike.
Hey.
Can you turn down your TV? Oh, that's me.
Oh, that's you. I don't know. Hearing your voice here.
You either have my YouTube or my Twitter. You have something on in the background.
Oh wait. Oh, hold on a second.
Probably in a different tab, so I didn't realize it was still on.
Right.
That's
yeah,
okay. Exactly, I thought so.
Yeah, no, because I was over there modding, and I was going to
Yeah,
tell you that
I know.
I cleaned house over there. It's really nice.
Thankfully.
Yeah, there's a lot of nasty ones over there.
Woo! There was some nasty ones today.
Yeah, it was just like, oh goodness, we got to clean house here.
Lord.
So I got my Lysol, my anti-Trump.
Did you get some sage and sage the room from all the demons?
Yeah, right. So it should be all clean now.
Okay, good. You cleaned out. Thank you.
Right. There were some real nasty ones over there. Like, oh, it's disgusting. But I mean, just the whole day of what happened today, I feel so. Oh, it's terrible. It's just terrible. They're already spreading that it's self-defense. It's not that they're going to. They already are. And if you look at the video, you can see clearly, like, the American people in general are not stupid. MAGA is a different story. But I mean, while Kristi Noem is talking, they're literally showing the video, and they're like, she ran him over, and he was in fear for his life, and you're watching the video like, what? Right. What? Like, none of that just happened. Like, we all have eyeballs, but it's the same exact thing as January 6th. They come up and gaslight us and tell us every single day what we didn't see, that we actually saw. Exactly. It's wild. Oh, thank you for the corgi butt. So cute. It's cute. I like those corgis. They're cute.
They're cute.
When they dance around and they show their little butt. That's cute.
Shaky, shaky, shaky.
Exactly right. That's what I'm going to do Zumba here in a little bit. We do the shaky, shaky, shaky.
I need to do something like that. I need to get out of my house.
It's actually refreshing because I went last night. It really felt good to just sit there and dance and just forget about the world.
Oh, real quick. Oh, I won't be able to do anything because I'll be on my live. Anyway, I enrolled because Chase and Ava homeschool, and we tried going to school last year. She only lasted 4 days. So we found a campus, like a STEM learning center that just teaches science, technology, electronics, and math. And you can go all day. You can do their summer camp programs, but they also have individual classes that they can sign up for. So Ava and Chase next Tuesday are going to be starting. It's just for 2 hours from 4 to 6. every Tuesday from 4 to 6, and they're going to be learning Python and coding. And like making AIs and making video games, and so they're going to be starting at this school that so I thought it'd be a good it'd be good for Ava because there's only like 3 or 4 kids in the class, so it's not overwhelming social anxiety.
Right.
It's individual instructors, and the max of the class is 10 people, but there's only 3 signed up right now, so that's even better. Because I think for her going into school, and maybe if she gets acclimated to being there, gets comfortable with the teachers, gets comfortable with the students and stuff like that, which is definitely the wave of the future anyway with AI and all this stuff coming, then maybe she could graduate to, and then eventually they may want to go there from a regular school day. So we're going to start out really, really, really small with just 2 hours from 4 to 6 p.m. on Tuesdays. So I'll probably drop them off on Tuesdays at 4 or before 4, or I might be starting my lives at 4:15 on Tuesdays but it's not very far. It's literally 5 miles from my house. So I'll be taking and dropping them off. I coordinated with their dad when he's in town because he works out of town right now a lot. But he says he's almost done with this project. And he'll be back in town, that if he's in town, he'll be willing to pick them up at 6 o'clock and bring them to my house. So that I don't have to end my live early. So I'm getting everything coordinated and all of that. So I'm super excited because, Ava and Chase are super excited. Ava wants so bad to make friends and to go to school, but her anxiety is just so bad and she can't help it, But I figured if she's in a small class and it's a small school, it's not even like a school. It's like, okay, put it this way. This school is in an old Walgreens building.
Oh, okay.
So it's not huge, but they have specialized classes. They do animatronics and robotics and the Python coding. They have cooking. They have all kinds of different STEM programs and stuff like that. So they can take one at a time. So if she likes that one and wants to take another class, she can take another class for another 2 hours another day. Or if she wants to or feels like it is different when it's something they like. That's exactly correct. That's exactly correct. So I'm super excited because they're going to start that on Tuesday.
That's nice. Well, that's good. Hopefully it goes well.
Yeah.
Hope that that sounds like the baby steps. Is what
it is. It's baby steps, and even for Chase, because Chase, when he went to school, they had no one that was specialized or was familiar with kids with autism. Because it was a private school, so they just had like probably their church members that were teachers were teaching, and they didn't know how to handle a child with autism. But that was because he was there from 8 to 3 or whatever. And when he gets bored is when he gets into shit. Just like even at home, if he's bored or he can't find something to do, he'll come out and pick on Ava because he's trying to do something to stimulate himself. So, but if this class is just 2 hours targeted, and then he comes back home. So he's not going to have time to have like all this downtime and board time. And it's just 2 hours of instruction. And they get to work on the computers and all that kind of stuff, which he loves. I think this would be good for him too.
Yeah, he'll keep his attention the entire time.
Exactly. And yeah, and she said they also do have people with autism and ADHD and anxiety disorders that all go there, which is why a lot of these people, this school is really for after schoolers, homeschoolers, and people maybe with special needs that don't go to school all the time. Right. Although they do offer all day, but it's a small sect that goes all day. So I think it's really awesome. And I think, starting them off with baby steps and maybe having her be in a really super small class, she's not going to get that overwhelmed feeling, the social anxiety, as well as the learning anxiety. So hopefully it goes well. We'll try it. We'll see.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. That's nice. I hope it goes well.
Yeah, me too.
But, I know you're over your time, so I'm just going to let you go.
I'm sorry. If you had more to say, I co-opted that conversation totally, so go ahead.
You're good. No, it was interesting hearing that. I hope it goes well. I really do. It sounds like it's going to be a real positive change for them. So that's good.
Yeah, because I'm always looking for something to, because they want friends, which for autistic kids, it's extremely difficult to make friends to begin with because they are awkward. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
They don't know social cues. They don't know how to properly exactly interact or properly based on society,
Right.
based on societal norms.
Right.
So they just struggle with making friends.
Right.
He has one friend he's been friends with probably 4 years online.
Oh,
They play games all the time together, but they would really like a friend. And her best friend had to, flee the state of Florida because she had a transgender brother. And they live in Illinois now. So they Zoom all the time and they play together, but it's not the same as like going out and doing stuff with your friends,
Yeah, people interaction.
Yeah. And so I've enrolled them in different TRO programs. I've tried different schools. I've tried online schools. I've tried all kinds of different stuff until I find what works for them. So I'll just keep poking and prodding on until I find the perfect fit. But this seems like it'd be great.
Yeah, that sounds like a good. That sounds like a winner. I hope it goes well. And I'm sure it will.
And if it doesn't, we'll move on to something else.
Exactly, right? Exactly. Just keep trying until you find something that fits.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll let you be. So I know you have to make dinner and stuff and good stuff.
Yes, I do. But thank you, Mike.
Okay.
Thank you, Mike, for coming up.
Oh, no problem. Just wanted to say hey.
All right. Take care.
Okay.
I was ready this time. Yes, it is hard. It's so hard to find the right fit for two kids with different needs. So I'm super excited. They're both excited about taking this class. So I think that's great. And any kind of computer coding, computer technology, that's all the wave of the future anyway. Probably the job they're going to end up in, because it's a job they can work remotely, and Ava wouldn't have to worry about social anxiety with like being around people a lot for work, but still earning a living. So super excited. I know I totally took mom privilege there, but I don't really have anyone else to talk to. So you guys are my friends, all right? So I was excited to tell you because, it's hard because I'm constantly researching avenues and ideas and things that I can get them involved in and, things that they can do and want to do and stuff like that. That's good for their mental health as well. But anyway, y'all, today was disturbing. I'm glad we kind of ended it more on a positive note because, I was going to need like 94 stiff drinks and I probably would die of alcohol poisoning later. So thank you guys for being here. I love you guys. I'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. We'll do it all over again. I will see you guys later. Thank you for everything. Taps, likes, loves, gifts, Cash App, Venmos, all the things. But just more importantly, thank you for being here and giving me your support. Have a great night, guys. Love you. Mwah. Bye. All right, y'all. Bye.